Scott's shaking his head. Yes.
It's pretty good. It is pretty good. Still good.
It's good.
Still good.
It's good.
And we can end the show right after we end the show.
And thanks for tuning in. It's been a good week. Hope everybody had a good time. Like to not thank our guests because we don't have a fucking guest tonight. Can't wait to hear that again. It's my new favorite part of my new favorite show. Not Real Radio.
Are you really gonna, like, the whole time?
All right. I hope you're ready for some not real entertainment. Get them dollars ready, and don't forget to tip the performers by clicking subscribe. If you want a private dance, you can visit NotRealRadio.com where you can buy a t-shirt and hear all the past performances.
Buying a t-shirt be a real patriotic thing to do. I'm not feeling very patriotic tonight. I wonder if Allie and Mayday are.
Freedom to consume.
Let's get this party started. First up to the stage. She's quick to flip her lip, and she's packing snacks. It's the Astroyer.
Yeah, we got Allie investigation tonight on Corey Feldman. Don't miss that. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah, you right, boy.
And she's got her snacks.
I did, boy. I got my protein bar right now. Look.
When he's not winning Grammys, our next performer can be found right here for your entertainment. Let's see what Mayday's gotta say.
All right, boy. Big girl, get out. Nice to see you. Glad it's not DJ Sprinkles. Dude, what does Mayday got to say tonight? Mayday's going to save us from watching Glow. Thank you, Mayday. A little reciprocation from the 13
now,
Reasons.
The inventor of his own language and often misunderstood. It's the self-proclaimed entertainment czar.
All right, yeah, that's me. Swinging around. Getting it tonight. God damn. Look at me go.
Get that. You gotta get that.
Oh! Ah, fuck!
Cleanup on the center stage.
I can do it, boss.
Cleanup
I can get
on
it.
the
I'll
center
clean it.
stage.
Not right now, Barnaby. Your time is coming up soon. Barnaby and used to be join us in the second hour. Hey, not now, second hour.
What?
Barnaby and used to be will join us on the second hour. Go back there and play Poker Keno or something. All right, goodbye.
Come
All
on,
right,
dude.
thank
Get
you,
out of
Alan.
here. Get out of here.
All right, Barnaby and
My
used to
bad,
be here
doggy.
second hour to review some local podcast. We had them listen to them. Can't wait to see what they think about that. Barnaby actually went on the Greg from Breaux Bridge Show. That's right. My new first favorite. PPVGuys dropped down a slide. Greg from Breaux Bridge, my new love. They like my podcast, Jared. But we're going to have to talk to him about that. I sent him over there. Well, really, I thought Pickle was going to be there. They're on the Pickle Scoop Network. I don't know.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I tried to
You
do
would think
something
they would be
nice.
there. Yeah,
Right.
there's some kind of presence.
Right. Pickle was on the show last week.
Right.
I'm figuring it's a staple. So I sent
Right.
Barnaby over there to
All
bring
right.
Pickle. Dude, I put an assortment of really, high in sugar and fructose, products together. A lot of Mountain Dews. I mean, dude, I was impressed. It looked like a fucking Easter basket for a fucking...
Right. That was a pretty big one.
40-year-old overweight man. Like, I nailed it. Everything was green, like the whole thing. And I sent Barnaby over there to bring that over there, and didn't work out too good.
Really?
Yeah, we'll talk to him about it in
right.
the second
All
hour.
right.
It was pretty interesting. We're going to talk about Spider-Man tonight. We're going to talk about Netflix in July.
There's a lot of shit coming out on Netflix on July.
There is. We'll talk about that.
Freedom!
Dude, first,
Freedom!
do y'all feel patriotic?
Oh,
No.
absolutely. I made a patriotic thing just for today.
Really?
Is it raining? It's raining on him? Is that thunder? Oh, it's cannons. Can't do that anymore. Firecrackers now.
Wait,
The
you
Elder
can't have it on
loves
there?
them. Listen to this beautiful rendition by Chris Tyree. If you want to show you appreciate and shoot fireworks by his window, he loves that.
It reminds him of the war.
It's Justin 360 singing with him. If you would like to thank him, you can join him Monday night at Southport Hall.
Southport Hall.
For Say Hello to Motherfucking Heaven, Chris Cornell.
Cornell, baby.
And Ginger and the Bee. I'm still not feeling patriotic. Oh, now I am. This is pretty good. What is this? Is it Audio Slave or?
No, this is Chris Cornell. The day I
Chris
tried to
Solo.
die.
Oh, yeah.
The day I
Live.
tried to live.
Right. That didn't work
I was
out
going
too
to say,
good.
Dad tried to die. I think it worked. I don't think it was trying.
Justin did a really good job
He
that
did.
night. Dude, that last show was probably, it's like, I want to say, raw. We've done some amazing shit.
Sure.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
I can't kid
absolutely.
myself there. So I can't say it was the best show we've ever done because there was other shows that had moments that this show did not go to,
Right.
but there were different moments. But just raw interview kind of style, 1 hour to sit there and get to know a musical artist. I think that was the best we ever did.
I agree.
And him,
That was really good.
like he made it that way. If he would have sucked, they were like, all right, we did a good job, but God, the guest totally didn't make you like him anymore. I think Justin really, man, he impressed the shit out of me. He played a lot of
He
different
was the most
stuff.
comfortable I've seen him in all the years we've worked with him, and you know what I mean, and seen him and all that.
We asked him to do a lot too.
Oh, yeah,
like coming in
play
here and
and
playing a
sing
song is one thing.
and
I'm
talk.
like, play this song, play that song.
Yeah. What was
And he-
that one? On the spot too.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But pretty impressive,
Yeah.
man.
was
It was neat. I felt like I knew him better.
Oh, me too. I didn't know he went to Berkeley. I'll say that.
That impressed you.
Yeah.
Look at you,
that's
perked
definitely-
up with that.
Yeah.
So now all of a
that's
sudden
big
he
shit.
sounds better to you because he
Oh,
went to
yeah,
Berkeley.
absolutely.
Oh, all right.
Like when Dodie came in with that Taylor, they kind of perked up a little bit. Like,
What?
all right, the Taylor guitar. And he yelled at me. He's like, "Oh, now you're gonna fucking mic me all better, you motherfucker." And I'm like, "Actually, yeah, I am."
I got respect for the
yeah, a
guitar.
little more, you know. Hey, it's all right.
At least the guitar won't be the problem. Yeah, but Justin did a great job. That was
He
a
really
fun
did.
show. And listening back to it, I'm like, man, that was fun. I think we did a good job. Along with him, he nailed it, bro. Like, you
damn,
can't
huh?
really ask more from a guest.
Yeah, he was good. He was on fire. You know how those artists are. They
Yeah.
they have like their good days and the bad days. We got him on a really good day.
Right.
He
Yeah.
felt good. He was on point. Did he play a gig earlier? Was that the thing? Because he seemed like he'd been playing a lot that weekend, and he was like super warmed up, like mentally and physically. You
Right,
know what I
going
mean?
through, yeah, like I'm already here. I don't
Right,
have to
let's
get
go.
into it. I've been in it for
Right.
3 days. Well, I know they had the elder engagement right
That's
before
right.
that.
Yeah.
And then he's been practicing. I know they've been putting in
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, yeah.
Talked to Miguel a little bit last night, and he was like, dude, it's fucking hard. Like goddamn. He goes,
shit's
he said something
complicated.
like, who would have, I think he was being very sarcastic. He was like, who would have thought they would have wrote such complicated music?
Right.
But,
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Listening back, it's kind of interesting to hear because I haven't heard it in a long time. I'm like, I kind of like it better. I like it better now than I did back then. I have a little
Oh,
more
back then I
respect
liked
of-
Nirvana, but
Yeah, me
now
too.
I listen to it and I go, wow, man, they were much better. Like, I don't know.
I still like Nirvana
musicianship or
better,
something?
but still, their songwriting, it's very complex when you really get into it. It seems simple, and it seems, I don't know
Which
the word
one?
is. Soundgarden
Which
and
one?
stuff
What
like that. I
question?
was never really into it, but in hindsight, it's kind of like, that's pretty good stuff. You
Yeah,
know
it
what I
is.
mean?
Yep.
They had a big catalog. Huge fan of Audio Slave too.
Fucking right.
Yeah, I guess so. You
Big
kind of
fan.
had to be.
That first album, that fucked me up. I'm not gonna lie. That fucking Cochise and Gasoline and Shadow on the Sun. Shadow on the Sun for me was kind of like the way Cornell belted on that song was incredible. I mean, seriously.
They're playing the music, and that's when I came really conscious of Rick Rubin. It was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
this dude's fucking
Oh,
badass.
I almost hate him because it's like, fuck you, dude.
Right.
Like you that
Go
good.
to pray to Buddha,
Yeah.
whatever you do. Go meditate, Rick.
And he's not even there. He just listens to it. Let me hear it. Great. All right, good. Keep going.
Just putting his name at the end of it just make it sound better.
Right? Probably
That's
does.
crazy. But I talked to Miguel last night. We were there at Southport Hall.
Oh.
Southport
Hall.
They had the top hats in the big room and pastel shirts and
Right?
khaki shorts and no socks on there. Those guys over there, most of them were balding. I don't know what happens when you listen to cover music too much. You go bald from the looks of the place. Just an
They're not playing
observation I
Super Pop.
made.
This is a Top Cats, different band.
Oh, my bad.
Doesn't
I'm sorry.
matter. It's the same thing. It's all the
No,
same.
no.
Top Cats, it just look like they should be playing old folks' homes at this point. They'd be
Hey,
very
you know what the Top
impressed
Cats
with that.
sound like?
Dude, I think they're great.
That's good, man. You're a cat and you got excited.
I got Pops and a cat.
I'm not going to lie. I'm
Top Cat.
starting to like the fucking Super Pop song.
It's
Now that I
catchy.
know it's about the elder, I'm like, dude, I didn't know.
I like it.
Dude, I actually
I
like
like
Bag
it.
of Donuts now that I know they're best friends with the elder. I'm like, fuck, I gotta get on some of this. We got.
I like it, man. I hope they dance to this.
I don't like it that much.
Oh,
Jesus.
they played
Not that
Super
good.
Pop. I love that shit, man. Fuck.
Shit, man. Now, last night though, it was interesting,
It really was.
dude. Older tone now. Even when they say overtone, I hear older tone. It's kind of funny. They've been labeled. They
Next year's gonna be their 20th anniversary.
yeah,
20? Really?
Yeah.
God damn.
They all old, but they had good tone. There's
do
a
have
good
good
couple.
tone.
There's a handful
Give
of
'em that.
songs. I'm like, this is really a nice
Hey.
song, man. It's a fucking good job. And they were written probably a long time ago, right?
20 years. 19 years.
Well, I mean, this is the first fucking songs they wrote. They still play it, yeah, probably. If they're like every other band. Yep, this is our original set, and we still fucking playing it. You're going to hear this motherfucker another 20 if you keep showing up. Next stop, Babylon. Man, the Top Cats, though, I did notice they had a lot of color. You could tell which shows people were at by the color of their clothing. And they have
Oh, yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
pastel guys
Right.
with the dark colored chicks.
Right.
And I don't know. Doesn't look like they had. It's all like fucking old, like 40-something-year-old dudes that are like divorced for the third time.
So what? Those people need somewhere to go to. Those people exist.
they
They're
do.
gonna
It's just-
exist.
It's not fun to be around them.
We
And it's
weren't.
there.
They were
They
on
don't
the
know
other
what they
side.
doing.
They stayed on
What do
their
you mean
side.
what they're doing? They're looking for some fucking
One of them
ass,
shit in the
dude.
fucking parking lot. Can we talk about that?
Wait, somebody fucking
One?
really?
Yes.
No.
Someone. They don't
Yes.
know. They didn't identify the shitter. It could have been somebody from fucking CAIN Resurrection Older Tone. You know, older people got problems with their bowel movements.
Hurry
Real
up,
shit,
hurry
bro.
up, hurry
Real
up.
shit. No pun intended. Real shit. Bagnetto made a post on Facebook that said the first time this ever happened, somebody took a shit in their parking lot.
During a Top Cat song.
Why would you take a shit in a parking
It's
lot? They got like
horrifying.
some of the nicest
Well, they
bathrooms
got
around.
grass over there. Not only that, yeah, the bathroom's right there.
I don't know.
At
That's
least do it in
weird.
the
Could
grass.
you not
if you
make
can't
it or
make
you were
it inside,
embarrassed?
do it in the
I don't know. I
grass.
didn't fucking do it, pal.
Come
Why
on,
are you
Mark. Why'd you
interrogating
do
me?
it?
Well,
Was it the elephant?
This is not alley
Or
investigation.
like do it into a bag or something and then throw it away. I don't know. There's got to be a way. There's got to be a
You gonna poo
way.
into a bag?
I don't know.
Hello, buddy.
You don't poo on the fucking concrete in the parking lot. People got to
Why are
walk.
you telling us this?
Because somebody
All right,
needs
I'm
to
sorry.
know.
I'm sorry. You need
Somebody
to know.
needs to know. Well, hopefully the
It's a
shitter
public
is
service
listening.
announcement. You don't shit in
I
parking
don't think
lots.
the dumb fucks listen to this show. That dumb fuck.
Well, obviously somebody was dumb enough fuck to do it. Unless it was on purpose.
All right, Allie. Thanks for that revelation. Don't shit outside
off.
the fucking parking
Those
lot.
weirdos.
Yeah.
Other than that, what'd y'all think about the show, man?
I liked it. I like
You did.
I liked Overtone, and I definitely like CAIN Resurrection, man.
Really? You like
Yeah,
that?
I do. They're solid. Dude, they're thick and they're solid, man. What can you say? It works. Uh-oh, wait, we're doubling it up?
I'm just making sure.
That sounds like shit.
Yeah, it does.
Is it doubling?
I can't tell because we fucking goofed off. and
Our
we're doubling
dumbasses.
it.
I don't think it is. It sounds in time.
God damn, it's a long time ago. Let's see if the show is looping over itself by making the show loop over itself for half an hour.
Seems to make a lot of sense.
Genius, boy. We come up with some shit. Huh? Boy, it's amazing things aren't working perfectly.
Right?
I can't
Oh, we
tell.
make it as complicated as we can. I'll give ourselves that. If we're going to do it, we're going to take the whole Titanic. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
I know why people don't listen to the show. I just tried and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. What the hell is this? Why am I hearing so many times the show? Yeah, man.
I did enjoy CAIN, man.
Really?
Yeah. I got a couple notes, though, if you want to hear them.
Oh, really? You
Yeah, I
made
did.
notes
I
about
did.
this?
I actually
Look
got
at
a
you.
little
Got
cue
fucking
card.
cards
No,
in there.
wow.
Holy
Right.
shit.
Just a couple little things. They're
I
tight.
can't wait to hear this.
Yeah, they're tight. Look,
All right.
first thing on there, they're tight. I like their music. They got some
Who?
hits.
Who are we talking
CAIN.
about? CAIN Resurrection.
CAIN
All right.
Resurrection.
Oh, that's the song I really like right there.
Right? So I think their best song, right?
Which one's
Me
this
too.
Called
called?
Unknown.
Oh yeah, by far.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, I'd
awesome.
love to hear a whole album of this. You know what I mean?
Right.
But what I really
Make
liked
8 more
last
like
night,
that one.
Right, exactly. Like it's thought out. You can tell they took time and they did it. You know what I mean? Highlights everybody's best parts. But I'd like to hear more of the megaphone from.
It actually sounded really good.
And hey, kudos. Kudos, she's eating a kudos.
No, I'm not. I'm in a fucking Cliff Bar. Fuck
Yeah,
off.
dumbass. Tell us about your notes.
He didn't do it into the microphone. That was brilliant.
That
It
was-
didn't
yeah, and
feed
you
back,
could
and you
hear
could
it.
hear it. It was like mixed
I know.
itself.
Yeah,
Awesome
yeah,
job on
awesome.
that, man. That was great. I'd like to hear more backups from Prado and the bass player. I'd like to hear him when he's singing because he can
You
only
sure?
do so much.
Have you
I
heard
think
them
so.
do backups?
No,
Maybe
but they can figure it out. If they
You
can
think?
play that well, they can figure it out. And it
Right,
takes
right.
time, but I think that would bring another element to the
Get it
support and the everything.
Yeah,
and then
'cause when Trey was adding a little here and there, Trey was working his man. I was like, oh, he
I know,
likes them.
right. But think if you
Right.
had that other layer, like we were delaying
Right.
earlier, the 3 layers of NRR. Think
Oh,
about
that
how
sounded
great that's
great.
great, man.
Oh,
It's gonna be
yeah.
incredible.
Hopefully it
right?
sounds better
Definitely
than that.
listen to this. I'll give you the cue card after. And then I love on some of the songs.
I'm going to fucking mail him that card. His Mayday suggestions. He came to a show and
Hey, I put a fucking ballot in it. It's
Okay,
a 3.5
alright.
by 5.
What's that? What
It's
else
the
was
last
it?
one is, and this is more of a I'd love to see too because I like it,
Alright.
especially on that certain style with the Les Paul and all that. Prado using a talk box with his guitar.
Oh,
the kind
right.
of Frampton thing on certain things, that would bring another layer to it. And I think he could pull it off well too. I know I'm
I
asking
want
a
him
lot.
to say, Levi, you went on. Like, he could talk to Levi with it. Are you awake still? They kept checking on him.
I know, I like
Levi
that.
was throwing it down.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
he
it didn't
was-
look like he was having no
Dude,
trouble.
when Levi's on, he's tight.
Yeah.
You know, I like it.
I think his ass was on the seat though. Like I've seen him
Yeah.
where he jumps
Oh, yeah,
up
yeah.
and shit.
Oh, yeah,
he
yeah,
wasn't.
yeah. He was-
but he was in a very
Right.
confined area. Like you
Oh,
jump
definitely. You
backwards,
can't get- yeah,
you're gonna
through a
fall off
fatal
that little
glass.
stage.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
So maybe it's just being cautious.
Now, that being said, my little list of notes, if I didn't like them and I
Right.
didn't think they were good or could do it, I wouldn't take the time to do this.
Yeah, because
And I
you've
wouldn't
never
think-
done that before.
Right. So I'm
Really?
just saying I like the group. I like the guys. I want to see them do better.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I'm surprised.
You know, a little me too. You know what I mean? Kind of like Glow.
Yeah, something's wrong. Beauty and I traced this shit back to Beauty and the Beast.
off.
It's when your fucking testicles fell off. Now you fucking liking
I don't know.
them.
That's kind of ballsy shit, dude. This is
I don't
kinda
have
weird.
notes, but I have memories.
Yeah.
I remember
Memories.
we named it the reverse claw.
What?
Like for Wayne to do certain things.
Oh, I know what you're talking
I
about.
tried to get a picture of the reverse claw and I
Yeah, the inhale. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, he does the different
Yeah.
things. He's got the crunch,
Right.
and then he's got the forward claw. And then, dude, when he really needs to hit
Uh-huh.
one, I'm thinking you like the favorite song.
Right.
And that one is my favorite song, too.
All right.
I play one at the break. Yeah, it's not that song, but it's
I think I
still
know what
Still
you're
good,
talking
but it's
about.
not-
It's still
It's called
good.
Cave.
All
But
right.
anyway, to get his notes out, he's like a
Project.
thereman.
Yeah.
He's like a human thereman.
Oh,
he's got to
yeah, he's
move
gotta
it.
go up. He's
Yeah.
gotta have-
Dude, when he really needs to go there, it's the one. It's that pitch that he hits
All right.
that you're like, God damn, man, a man lost his testicles
Hey.
like Mayday. Must have seen Beauty and the Beast when he was a child. Is the reverse fucking claw. When the claw goes backward.
and
You
then
know how
he-
Pickle does a little
yeah.
chicken leg where
Yeah.
he puts his wrist on his hip and kind of stick out the elbow?
Yes.
Well, Miller does that, but then inverts it. It looks like the chicken had a broken wing when it was sacrificed and defeathered. And when that bitch goes back, holy crap! You better hold on to your earplugs,
Right.
because he's going there.
Oh, yeah.
It's not bad though. He does a good job. Good singer.
Absolutely.
Weird as fuck to look at. The whole band's weird to
Yes,
look at.
yes.
You know what they need to do? I'll make suggestions because I'm the visual guy, right?
All right. Yeah.
Hang a fucking sheet in front of him and shoot a backlight. Like
Ooh, that
that's
would be
about the
sick.
yeah. They
a little
could
bit of
pull
fog
that
or
off.
something.
Yeah.
That would be killing.
Wayne Miller
Yeah.
and dude, kind of funny. Wayne Miller, you remember? You know we got the CTGs,
Yeah.
which we're used to. We retired those. Now we got the Wayne Miller Whispers.
Oh, what?
Yeah, Wayne Miller Whispers.
What is that?
You guys got to get him real close. Real close.
Get the fuck out of here.
Kind of hang on. You know those little stuffed monkeys that you hang around your neck?
Yeah.
You remember? It's like a puppet.
Yeah.
That's what he's got to do. That's how he says hello. So watch yourself out there.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's all that Jaeger's drinking. I seen him take a big swig of that Jaeger.
Really? I
Man.
missed
Oh,
that
he
one.
almost
Yeah,
fell
yeah.
down.
Really?
Oh, he made that face just like the commercial.
Whoa. Ooh.
Yeah. And then reverse claw, moving on to the next song. Now,
Ball.
yeah. What's Prado? Prado was wearing something like. I think they purposely wear fucked up shit now just to fuck with me.
You don't like it? There's the fucking door. You do like it? Come on, let's do it.
Yeah, 'cause Miller Whisperer, he fucking He had on a button, like a collar shirt, like you got on right now.
All right.
He had that on.
All right.
Sorry. Like, no.
No.
Just like I said, if I see a dude with a fucking polo shirt on stage, I'm like, well, dude, shouldn't you be fucking plugging something in or doing some IT work or something like that? Like, there's a lot of things you could do.
What should he?
It looks like
what
he had
should
his
wear?
laptop
What should
from
he wear?
work
A
with a
regular
button.
T-shirt?
I don't know. Look like you're fucking on stage, not behind the scenes plugging in Cat 5s or fucking something. Or
Maybe
trying
he was
to get a
plugging in
printer to
something
work.
for Trey.
Yeah, he was. You know what it was? He comes from work at his job, like Geek Squad or something, and then he's got his fucking his Hot Topic wristbands and everything in his laptop bag. He fucking snaps those puppies on.
Fuck out of here.
Getting on stage, dude. He had some kind of ludicrous thing going where his pants were like. coming
hat
way
That
back.
was funny. He
Yeah,
had,
yeah.
he
Really?
was sagging,
He
and
went
he
like
had.
ghetto.
Oh,
He's
really?
like, I'm
He had-
taking this collar shirt up a
come on.
notch.
Wait, but he had pirate patterned boxer
Yar,
shorts on,
what?
which was cool. That's how we know he's a pirate. I didn't know he was on the squad.
He's like,
pirate
I'm
squad.
business up top, party downstairs.
Yeah, that was cool though. Those were cool shorts.
That's pretty
Motherfucker,
funny.
you better be there.
He goes chasing around the dog, fucking looking for that chain so he's hanging on his pants.
Aww.
Fifi, I need the collar back.
When you ask
man.
what should people dress like, the only thing I could suggest would be if the type of music that it is, the bands that are big and famous from that, that genre in that time period, the only thing that I see is that they usually either wear like a tight t-shirt, I guess, some kind of like band shirt or
All right.
something or like almost like a dress shirt or something like that, where they look, but it's like these dress shirts
But a
that have
collar shirt
kind of
and-
like designs on them and shit, like
like
button
the
down.
Affliction shirts?
Not Affliction though. Like they have like rocker. It's kind of like what quote unquote rockers wear. You know what I mean? Like what?
Get the rock aware.
No, I'm serious though.
All right,
That's
look,
kind of
I'll
like
break
that
it down
genre.
like-
That's what that. So that would only thing I would suggest. It's like
I
like
figured it out.
dress jeans and something like that. Some kind of dress shirt, I guess.
You
But like
see
a
bands.
rugged looking rocker.
See, I
dress
say
shirt.
no. If you don't want to, I understand bands don't want to be about the look. I don't want
All right,
to.
fair
I
enough.
don't
Yeah,
want.
They want to be halfway comfortable to
This is
do
about
their shit.
music. We just want to wear something.
All right.
Then take everything out of it. Like, don't wear logos. Don't wear. Just wear
black
black
and
shirt.
fucking
You see,
jeans.
I've gone to see multiple different artists that go. It's not about look at the screens or look at the smoke and
They
mirrors.
take themselves out.
We're here to play music. You got to take yourself completely out. The minute you wear any logo or something, then you are fitting into a stereotype in a group, and that's what you're portraying. Unfortunately, you're on stage. Is not music that's being listened to. It doesn't matter. I don't care what you wear when you go record in the studio. You're not there to be visual. But when you go see a band, it's visual as much as it's audio. And so you should,
Step it up.
to me, act accordingly.
All right.
You only need one outfit. You don't play that fucking much. And if you just get an all black outfit, that's the outfit you wear. It's your
When
costume.
you wearing all black?
All black.
No.
Not a black fucking polo shirt, man.
All white.
I'm pretty sure he had an undershirt on it too. I never understood that. It's fucking summer. Why are you wearing two shirts?
Because it's a lot of people are smart and don't want to fucking have their main shirt rub on their other shirt.
No,
what?
he don't want to have his nips getting
Yeah.
raw.
Well, then wear a fucking softer shirt.
What are you talking about? It is soft.
This
but
shirt, it'll rub my nipples raw, so I gotta wear another shirt under it. It's hot, man.
some people have sensitive nipples.
You know how
Mark.
you stay. You know how you stay warm during the winter is a main key factor. It's not how thick your clothing is. Layers. Like I'll learn that from
Yeah,
homeless
this is only
people.
two
all the time.
layers.
Why would you have two layers in the middle of the summer? It's 90 fucking degrees.
Because fucking some people
I've
like
had people say I want to get sweat on my shirt. I'm like, well, fuck, if you want wearing two shirts, you might not be sweating so much.
yeah, most people are going to sweat in 90-degree heat.
Guess
and
so,
it's
you
kind
got
of nice
two
to sweat in the
shirts
first
on.
one. Yeah, so your main one doesn't show while they're performing.
Man, just don't get gray. You all right? Gray shows, light blue.
Hey, at least it wasn't a light blue polo or something
Oh,
like that.
yeah,
You know what I
right.
mean? It
Oh,
looked,
yeah.
at least it was the colors that fit
He
into
was
that.
in the ballpark.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that what
not,
you're
it wasn't
saying?
bad. It didn't
It
look
wasn't great?
horrible.
I don't know. It's just fun to make fun of them the way they look. I don't have no real substance to it. I don't know shit about music, but I can put some fucking clothes on, so I can't ridicule that music. All I can say, the best that I can say about some of the music, I don't like, and some of it I really do. Like
right.
there's moments to where I really like, and both bands too, Overtone too.
All right.
Like there's some shit they do. I'm like, fuck, that's
Yeah, it's
incredible.
done well.
But I'm not gonna like every fucking song
Right.
by everything. There's
I
a
don't
lot of
think
shit.
you can.
I don't like a lot of things. So if you can at least please me once with it,
Good for
know,
you.
yeah, that's awesome. But it wasn't very fun though. It wasn't a fun night. Why is that not fun? How come some nights are just? It
Well,
wasn't like bad. Like
yeah,
there
it
was
wasn't
nothing
bad.
bad with it. It just wasn't fun.
Was
It was a weird crowd. We didn't really know anybody.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
There were a lot of weird people.
There was a few
were.
people that we knew, but it was
Right.
a small group.
Probably sucked because Cheese was there.
Well, definitely.
Cheese
but
drugged the place down as usual. Succubus.
it was a lot of people that we didn't know. I don't know. I guess that was like fans that, actual fans, not just random people from the music scene. A lot of people were at Twist for the Void. It was packed. So I think that that was also maybe some other people, if they wouldn't have been playing on the same night, might have been there. But
Stay a Twist.
yeah, I mean, I'm just saying though, like there was a big show competing with it, so that's part of it.
I did hear that Miguel and his brother might be new members of Dirtiest Players. Dude, Cheese was
Was that
very
supposed to be a
impressed.
secret, or
What?
were you supposed to say that?
Well, Cheese went around telling everybody. Fuck
Yeah, I
that.
don't think he. Okay,
Cheese don't have secrets when it comes to that. He calls that promotion.
I guess.
I don't think he
know.
knew.
I mean, if
Yeah.
Oh, like if God forbid
What if it doesn't
something.
happen, or what if it
God
doesn't work
forbid
out?
something that Cheese said doesn't happen.
Oh, maybe sometimes that's going to happen.
That's right. More often than not, he's got his new venture
No, without a doubt.
that may or may not happen. Whatever it is, it's good for this show. So I'm happy.
Yeah, dude.
Any other thoughts on last night? Y'all good? Anything
I can't
else?
believe somebody took a shit in the parking lot.
that's horrible.
Really? That's what you're focused on?
That is well, no, I just didn't know, and you kind of sideswiped
All
me
right.
with that one. That's
No,
that's
go ahead.
That's a pretty. Hey, taking a leak in the parking lot. That's one thing.
Yeah.
Human excrement. That's pretty bad. I mean, could you imagine getting in
human
your car
excrement.
and you step in it and you're like, oh,
Oh, fuck.
And then
dude.
you're like,
Imagine
what
rolling
the
over that with
fuck?
your car tire and then
Oh.
it's stuck on your
and you
fucking
think
tire.
it's like, oh, I hit some dog shit. And you're like, wait a minute. Is that
Boy, Tim Lottie got out while the getting was good. Yeah, the only thing I have thoughts on, it really sucks for the whoever had to clean that up.
Yeah.
Oh,
like I
God,
like
yes.
everybody who works there is like super great people. They don't
Yes.
deserve.
No, that's
to,
very disrespectful. I mean,
horrible.
that's like fucking. I mean, even animals know better than that.
But
It's
then
unacceptable.
shitting is one of those things. Like, man,
But
that person really probably didn't want to do that.
Yeah, but dude, there had to be somewhere else to do it. There had to be. There's
course,
grass
in the
right
bathroom,
there.
you shit in
No,
the
but there's
bathroom,
grass. When
right?
you try to do it in the grass, not on the fucking concrete.
You're probably
like-
doing it behind a car, so you're squatting behind a car.
I don't fucking know, man.
And then
It's
you're
horrible.
like hoping nobody's gonna see you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't like shitting places. Like, I wouldn't shit at
Yeah,
Southport. I'll
me
drive all the
neither.
way home before I
Right,
shit.
right,
And if
sleep
I
early.
had to in an emergency,
Uh-huh.
yeah, you gotta fucking do what you gotta do. But I'm really not gonna want to do it.
Right.
But I think
gonna
still the
hover.
bathroom's one step up
Oh, yeah,
of
yeah, than
comfortability
outside.
than
I mean,
outside. Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Well, I'm sure.
Like your
Yeah, well, I'm
car.
sure there's a reason. But like I said, unless
Somebody's
it was
like, "Are
somebody
you
doing
okay?
that,
I'm shitting."
Fine. Leave me alone.
Hey,
I'll be in a
unless
minute.
somebody did that on purpose, like to be an asshole, that's scary.
What?
Yeah, there's a chance that somebody did that. Like,
That's too much work, effort, and then you gotta wipe, and no one wants to
I
get
think
back
somebody
at
was
somebody
probably
that
super
bad.
wasted and was like, "Oh God," and fucking, you know.
Ugh.
If somebody's gonna be an asshole, they would like shit in a bag, lit it on fire, and threw them out a helicopter or something. Be like,
There
Right
were
at
a
the
few
front
people there
door.
last night that looked like they might be capable of that. So
yeah, I don't know.
Ugh.
Of
Pretty
all,
crazy.
hey, I'll say this: of all shows, that's the last time I would like the last show I would expect for something like that to happen.
yeah, really.
You know
huh?
what I mean? Maybe ICP, like, oh, I could see that happening.
Yeah,
or
they were shooting heroin or meth, whatever
something
they do.
fucking really heavy. It's like,
it's
I
meth.
could see that, but no. Top Cats.
It might have been fucking older to them, man. I'm telling you. They're controlling their bowels. That is pretty fucking weird.
Very weird.
It's a weird
It's
world
almost as
out
weird
there.
as listening to the show.
Yeah, twice. Should I
3
monitor
times.
it again?
Yeah,
Should I see
I'm
if we're
interested
doing
to
all
hear
right?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. What's next on there? Oh, next is what Mayday's got to say about Glow. This is perfect.
Glow.
Perfect timing.
Wow, getting into this early, huh?
I don't know. I didn't fucking do it, pal. Why are you telling me?
The fuck?
What is the elephant? This is not Allen
Or like
investigation.
do it into a bag or something and then throw it away. I don't know. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way.
Do it to a bag.
Sounds good.
No,
Hello, buddy.
you don't poo on the fucking concrete in the parking lot. People gotta
Why are you
walk.
telling us this?
Because somebody needs to know.
I'm sorry. You need Somebody needs to know. Well, hopefully the
It's a
shitter
public
is
service
listening.
announcement. You don't shit in
I don't
parking
think I
lots.
did dumb.
All right, there you go.
Well, there you go.
If they didn't know before, they know now. Don't shit in
double
parking
time.
lots 3 times
didn't
now. You got
know,
no
now you
excuse.
know.
That's awesome.
Mr. Bagnano does not deserve that
Yeah.
treatment.
Wow. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it is. What Mayday's got to say about Glow? That's right. We all started watching Glow. Allie, I, and Mayday. Allie and I got to 2. Allie was miserable for 2 episodes. I was kind of on the fence with it, just of lack of anything else that I feel like watching right now.
And that's how it started out for me. There really wasn't much to watch. And I've been bored with other things. And it's one of those where I was like, Now, let's preface this with the fact that I do not like wrestling.
Right.
I've never been a fan. And honestly, up until the Shamrock show with Wildcat, that's the first time I've actually been given it a fair chance. And
Seen it more as performance and
as a
and what goes
performance and
into it.
entertainment,
Right.
yes, and entertainment and theatrics and all that. And I was kind of like, oh, okay. For some reason, it always seems so, it's fake, if you want to call it, you know what I mean? But it's fake for a reason. Like, there's a purpose now.
Well, Friends wasn't a real fucking group of friends.
Yes and no.
All right,
I
you
can
think
see
X-Files wasn't real?
Oh, X-Files is definitely real.
Oh, my
David
bad.
Duchovny, fuck
All right.
off.
There's that orb again, and every time you mention
But
it.
the interesting thing is Glow is real. It's based on a true story.
No, yeah, very loosely.
Oh,
So
very
that's
accurate.
what drew you in?
Oh, no. I found that out after the fact. It was actually active from 86 to 2001.
You went
So-
research?
Yeah,
What?
because
wow, he's hooked bad, Allie.
But, I
Okay.
mean,
He
there's a
liked
lot
it.
of
What do you
things
want me
in
to say?
there.
Yeah, he likes this
It's a
fucked up,
dude.
stupid show.
Once you get into it, I really wanted to not like it. I really did. And
Right.
NJ17 really didn't want to. She gave it a fair chance, just like me, and I was ready at any moment to turn it off. The more I got into it, the more I kind of got drawn into it. You know what I mean? It just kind of
Like the
it's-
characters or the story itself? Or
Both.
what? All right.
All of them. I mean, you got to realize this is back in the mid 80s. They had great music back then. They had a ton of cocaine in this. I mean, a ton of
Oh,
it.
really?
Yeah. I mean, it gets kind of
Starts turning into blow.
Oh, yeah. And it kind of like, all right, interesting. You know what I mean? Then there's fucking, a little bit of sex, a little bit of nudity that kind of gets you going. But then what? Then
Get
you
you
get
going.
it wasn't the best, but it's at least like, all right, it's raunchy. It's going to be adult. It reminds me of those 80s shows that were, made for adults kind of thing. So it's
Right,
like,
right,
you get
all
that
right.
thing. The way that the characters evolved in a way that was like such a love-hate relationship intrigued me the more you got to know them. You know what I mean? It became more complex. It became each person's individual
Like side
struggle.
story?
Right. Individual struggle to achieve greatness with the rest of them. And then everybody's fighting each other in the beginning, but then you realize that they all had the common goal. You know what I mean? They don't want to work with each other, but then they have some trials and tribulations, and before you know it, they're all friends, they work as a unit, and they achieve something that they didn't think they could do. So it's kind of an underdog story in a way.
All
And I
right.
like that. You know what I mean? And each character was
It's
unique
beautiful,
in a way.
man. I'm fucking tearing up.
No, it was. I really wanted to not like it.
Oh,
I
it's your
really,
bit. Say it. Say what you gotta say.
Hey, I really did. But the more I got into it, the better it got. It started off slow. It kind of did. But in past experiences, it felt like you had to start off kind of slow to really understand where they're starting from and where they want to go. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
it's a
it
slow
was-
burn. Now.
Correct. And it was interesting, too.
You had to build the characters before you could put them into these situations.
Correct. So when they stumbled, when they were in these situations where they had a problem, you can understand why. Not just, oh, there's a wrestler that came in and started wrestling. No. This is an actress that's kind of like the D grade that's never gotten anywhere, and this is kind of their last shot to kind of do something. It's kind of a make or break kind of situation, you know?
All right.
So that was kind of interesting. But when you get into it, I'm going to give a couple of the highlights. You have the love-hate relationship.
You was so funny, man. This
Dude,
is cracking me up. All right, go ahead.
betrayal. There's
Go on.
so much betrayal in this thing that it's kind of like, wow, this is some
There's
heavy
so much
shit.
estrogen in your system. Tell me about the betrayal.
The betrayal. They're just like people fucking each other over, the
Oh,
friends,
right.
and then the fucking the
competition.
coworkers, the competition, and the what's the word I'm looking for? The hatred of just jealousy and certain cattiness and all that. Like, kind of fascinated me. Like, wow, y'all are all trying to go up to the next rung, but you're all pulling each other
You
down.
think the way to do it is to cut the other one out from underneath you.
Yeah.
Instead
pull
of you
them
get
down.
better,
Right.
you pull the other one down.
Correct.
Find something on 'em.
But what they don't understand is they're all at the same level. Like, they're all like, one goes up, they pull the next one down. So it's this vicious cycle. Only until they figure it out and they go.
Hey, what we're doing,
Right.
the
we
whole
all-
is bigger than any
Correct.
individual.
And that's the only way they're going to make it as a unit and make this thing work, is if the whole thing works. It's
know
not
your role.
individual.
Know your motherfucking role.
Right? And one of the guys that really staples this together and I really enjoyed watching was Mark Maron. That's the guy that plays Sam Sylvia. the head guy, his vision, his dream. The
He
director.
dude. The second episode, you got to know him more, and I thought that was kind of funny.
Oh,
he
he
was kind
was-
of the shyster. When he wanted something, he was gonna go get it. He was fucking.
And he didn't care. He had zero fucking thought of, I would almost dare say, a sociopath. You know what I mean? He's going to take what he wants at any cost to get his dream to reality.
Right.
You know? And I kind of can't blame him when you
If
see
I
the
gotta
amount
lie,
of shit you
and
do.
he lied to
right.
do it. He did whatever he had to do to get those pieces together because he knew.
Right.
All right, these people have something.
Yep.
He was
Absolutely.
like, it was cheese.
It kind of was with a mustache.
Yeah.
But he did an exceptional job. The other guy, Bash, that was the money guy. He came into play halfway through. He was really good too. I enjoyed him. It was a good kind of dynamic between him and Sam.
And who's this guy?
This is the money guy. This is the guy.
an
that's
investor
kind of
comes in.
correct.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, we
a
know how
lot
that
of
goes.
things. Yeah, a lot of things happen in the trials, and it almost doesn't happen, and maybe it doesn't happen, and it gets up to the very last minute. They're kind of
Right.
like, we're going to hold you on to the last episode, and you don't know what's going to happen.
You watched this whole thing?
I did.
You're done.
I'm done.
Wow.
Yeah.
Soldier.
It was one of those. I mean, it's only. I appreciate this too. It's only 32 minutes an episode. So it's kind of
went quick then.
32, 35 minutes. So by the time you're in there and it ends, you're kind of like, oh, all right, that's not bad. And it almost, they do a good job of bringing you in from the last one to wanting you to make more. Is that right? Wanting you
To watch more.
to watch more.
Yeah, cliffhangers.
Right at the end.
Yeah, well.
I mean, there are a lot
You're
of things.
giving them
dude.
credit for that. Like, damn, you
Yeah, I know.
bastards. You're
I know.
toying with me.
I know. But one of the things, a couple highlights they do are they have the KKK in there. That gets pretty racist. They
Really?
have some
That's
pretty-
funny.
Yeah,
what do you mean
exactly.
in there?
There's a whole big plot of the KKK introduced into this whole thing.
Oh, you
Yeah, I'm
serious?
not joking. Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
That's kind of weird. So they throw these curveballs that you're like, no way. And it really happens. Like, holy shit.
So this show does say like completely ridiculous,
Oh, yeah.
but then some serious
Some
points in
serious
it.
shit, and this I don't know. I couldn't confirm for a fact. They didn't put it on the internet or wiki. Somebody gets murdered in there, in this series.
Didn't you watch it all the way through?
I did.
So does somebody get murdered? or
So,
not?
no. Somebody does get murdered. I'm not
Okay.
going to say who, but somebody gets murdered.
You
I
said
thought
you wanted to
said you
spoil
wanted
it.
to spoil it.
Yeah,
You
spoil
couldn't
it
wait
for
to spoil
everybody.
for
Oh, I'm not going to spoil it. I
All right.
can't. I
Why?
can't.
It's too good
Why?
because he
It's too
likes
good.
it. He
Yeah,
likes
yeah,
it.
Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it for
Weirdo.
everybody.
I thought you were going to tell
Alright.
us.
I'll tell you after, but I'm not going to tell you on there.
All
on
right,
air.
that's good, man. Wow, you really
Right
do
there.
like this.
So watch the whole
I can
fucking
tell you
thing.
like it.
Oh, it's good. Nicole,
It's
NJ
good.
liked it too.
It's good.
And that was the thing that really shocked me.
You all
'cause I-
got to share something together.
well, we got to share something together, and she,
Show like nothing.
right? And she said point blank, I just like it because it's not fucking comic books or fucking something drawn or something
But
like
it's
that. And I'm like,
wrestling.
she doesn't like wrestling either, but
She
they
had
did
fun
it
at that Wildcat. She'll never
She
admit
did,
it. She
right.
liked it.
Yep.
And
Agreed.
She, was like, she secretly liked
Agreed.
that
And I
shit.
kind of liked it too. That's kind of where I liked seeing the behind the scenes.
You're gonna be
and the
renting
whole
them fucking
thing.
pay-per-views for you know
We're
it.
gonna be fucking over at Cheese's studio
Yeah.
before you know it.
I
fucking on
can't
there.
do the show anymore because Royal Rumble is on. You're like, what, man? Hey, Jesus, man, you got a little
Oh
taste
no, we're
of
gonna
that
fucking,
Wildcat, bro.
we're
I
gonna,
got you
she's gonna
hooked.
go start on fucking Now show. You know what I'm saying?
Allie, you heard Mayday. Tell him why he's wrong.
About the Glow show?
Yeah, why? We watched two. You don't want to watch anymore. Mayday says watch more. What do you think?
I don't know how I feel about it, honestly. I don't think that I liked it. It doesn't excite me in any way. So, I mean, I don't really care. I'll watch another one. I don't care if you really want.
I'm honestly astounded that you weren't like super gung ho on all
about,
that kind
but
of
what part of it? Like,
about
would be-
wrestling and the women's wrestling. And
I
the
don't
whole
like any
thing.
of the women. I don't feel any connection to any of that.
You didn't like?
I
Did you
just
did you get
don't-
to see Sheila the Wolf?
Yes.
Is it the
I
chick
like-
with
I
all the
thought
She
black
was
shit
a
on her
very
eyes?
big part of the character
Dude, she's
development
funny.
towards the end.
I like the big giant chick that
she's
has the
Matsu.
wrestling. Yeah,
Yep.
the wrestling background, like her family. Right?
And
I
they have
thought
a
she
big
was
side
cool.
story with that. Yeah, definitely had a bunch of things and intertwined, and all of them have their own little side story, which is cool when it all culminates together at the end.
I did
I guess
think
I
this-
just don't care about these people. I'm not interested in their story. Maybe that's my problem.
Yeah, I did think
enough.
the second episode was way better than the first.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of the lead chick, so that makes it a little difficult
like her
because it's the
either.
lead chick.
Yeah.
I
And-
did like the background chicks, and the guy was really cool.
Which guy? The
The whatever it is, I don't know that
oh
name.
Sam.
Hello, buddy. You can do it. You want to eat these chips? Don't shoot them, Sprinkles. Keep the gun down, Sprinkles.
All right, Barnaby, hand up. We'll call you later. Second out.
Okay, boss, I can do it.
You gonna review the podcast?
I can do it, boss. I'm coming.
Sorry about that.
Christ.
Gets a little out of hand. Senior citizen.
I didn't. But Mayday's review of what Mayday's got to say is, I was very, very surprised. I enjoyed it. The second season, I don't think is going to be as good as the first season because it's such an underdog.
Oh, God, they're going to have another season of this?
Of course they are.
Trust me, they're going to have another season of it.
Yeah.
Seems like other women on Facebook I've seen that they like it for whatever reason. I don't get it. I don't get what's good about it. Maybe just because we see the first 2 episodes and you don't see anything yet. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
They definitely, watching the whole thing, I will touch on this. They definitely kept it slow for a reason, and that's the dangerous part. You know what I mean? Like the first 2 episodes were kind of that hinge episode, but then it's kind of like, all right, you survived that. Here's the rest of it. You know what I mean?
I think I like that's why, in some movies, they'll throw that big action scene in the beginning or something traumatic to happen, like very intense.
Oh, they didn't have that.
And then it instantly falls off, and then you almost build up to
you
that
get
moment.
the chorus, and then it's the first verse.
Yeah, they show you that first. They show you the event or right before the event,
No,
and
they
then
don't
they
give
build
you shit. They start from zero.
It's that slow burn.
Right. Yep. And it's tough. You know what I mean?
And I think there's women out there that it's about a group of women wrestlers, so they were gonna like it no matter what. But it's kind of like comic book fans who they like comic books, and so they'll like a comic book movie whether it's good or not.
And I'm not like one of these that like all this women shit.
Right,
You know what I
me
mean?
either, man.
I'm being honest.
I
or
hate when
wrestling.
something I could look at and go, that was made for a middle-aged woman,
Right.
and I'm not a middle-aged
Sure.
woman. Like that's fine that they have shit made for them. I don't have a problem, but I don't look at it being for me. And some shows transcend that. Like you can be good enough to where that you can transcend that genre. A target market. I don't know.
It's very hit or miss with
There's
me.
nothing
You
really
know what I
else
mean?
was on.
I
That's
know,
why I'm
and that's
just
kind of
like,
why I watched it too. You had it on the notes, and I was like, you know what? I'll give it a fair shot.
I like that give something 2 episodes. Usually 2 episodes, maybe 2 hours, so you watch the bad movie.
And I find it interesting that I liked it and y'all didn't. You know what I mean? I would have thought y'all
Yeah,
kind
I
of
thought
liked
it
it.
was
I'm not
better.
surprised you
I'm
like
like,
Beauty and
yeah.
the Beast. You like Full House. You like fucking.
I do not like Full House. Fuck Full House.
do
dude.
like that.
Fucking Full House sucks.
Watch
Only
it again
the best-
since now you've seen Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah,
you might like it.
No. The best thing is that fucking chick is a fucking meth head on it. That's the only thing that's good about that. She's a DJ.
Oh, dude, that's not funny, man. God damn, man.
That's real shit. That's the only
That's
thing that
not
I like
funny,
it.
man.
That's really fucking funny to me.
Aw.
And she was married to a state trooper, and he had no idea for like 10 years.
Yeah, right.
I swear
He had no
probably
idea
liked
every
it.
time he was bringing it home. He was dating out his lead. Man, I really can't get a woman like this unless they keep her hopped up on heroin that I pick up off of people.
Oh, my
That's what he did as a cop. He drove around
Oh, yeah, keep her
confiscating
fucked up the whole
heroin for
time.
his wife.
Oh.
Kept her home and secluded, doped up and skinny.
You're never going back on that TV. I'll lose control of you. Take this heroin.
All right. Well, we may or may not watch that again. Allie gets very like the lights a fire inside of her. She's not a slow burn when it comes to glow, so it's like really not worth it for me.
Nah. I don't think y'all. I don't think y'all are gonna enjoy it any more than that.
Yeah.
If y'all don't like it by now or have an inkling to watch it, don't waste your time.
Yeah, we still got to watch Oakjaw, or whatever it's called.
Oakjaw?
Yeah.
Yeah. with the
I
giant-
don't.
the giant
Honestly,
pig
I don't
movie.
think I'm gonna like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're gonna like it. I think that one's gonna surprise us. I don't
Really?
know. I kind of hope you don't, though.
The main chick, the blonde bleached chick, the albino one. You know what I'm talking about?
God.
What? You know, tell
It's a
me she's not
racist thing
motherfucking
you've ever said.
albino. What?
What?
The bleached blonde chick. She's got bleached blonde motherfucking hair.
Who are you talking about?
On Oakja.
Yeah, she's scary. She's
Yeah,
supposed to be-
her.
she's
Whatever
supposed
her
to be
name
bad.
is.
Yeah,
the fucking
old lady.
the albino chick.
Yeah, she's
All
not
right.
really
Are we
albino,
talking
but-
about the chick that played in Doctor
Yes.
Strange?
Yes.
Yeah, just so you know,
Yes.
she's not an albino. Look how thin her nose is. Like, you can
What the
obviously
fuck
look at this
does
chick
the nose
and tell.
have to do?
No, it doesn't. They have albinos
'Cause-
of every color, Mark.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. You would have to have fucking pigment
Not
to not
true.
have it.
It's not true.
I'm going to fucking look that
You're
shit
wrong.
up.
Dude, yeah, I want to come back to this. Dude.
She's not
She's
albino.
burning.
She's just light.
That
She's
bitch is a
blonde.
fucking vampire,
Oh,
right?
yeah, something's wrong with her.
Really? You
that.
think
Yeah, yeah.
she ain't eating enough carrots?
She's evil.
Need
She's
beta
fucking
team.
evil, and she creeps me out. And the thing I don't like is she looks like she's ready to put that fucking hippopotamus or whatever on the meat slicer.
She
boy.
is.
Yeah.
But it
I
tastes
know, and I
fucking
kind of don't want to see her
delicious.
try to like slice up the
Oh,
fucking
you
hippo.
pussy motherfucker. God damn it. They ain't gonna do it in a bathtub. I'm sure they're gonna kill a fucking giant pig humane. This is a,
She's gonna fucking let her in.
this is a corporation.
Get
They got
the press.
restrictions, man. That's why they're doing that shit in Korea. That's why I think it's fucked up about it. I've never even seen it yet. But the one problem I got with it's like, oh, you're talking about a race of people that eat dogs and they're trying to save a gigantic pig? Like, it don't make sense to me. Backwards. But I gotta watch it. I think it's
Really?
gonna be good.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's a sleeper there. I don't know if this is gonna be good, but we're gonna try to go see it. Probably during the day since we're on vacation. Whoa! I just thought of that. I ain't going to work tomorrow, motherfucker. So I tell him I'm going to be playing video games with Vinny all day. All right. Allie's got one more day and then she's off, so looking forward to that.
Whoop, all over that ass too fat. Whoop,
So one
whoop.
day during the week, we might go try to watch Spider-Man Homecoming. I wasn't really looking forward to it at all.
At all.
Like watching some of the trailers, I didn't
swayed you?
care. What swayed me?
Yes.
Honestly, thinking about, oh shit, his name, the bad guy in it. Fuck.
Michael
Michael
Keaton?
Keaton.
Yeah.
Thinking
He
about
did
Michael
it for
Keaton.
you, really? I would have
that's
thought
what
Robert
swayed me.
Downey would have done it for you.
Nah, it's a fucking cheap gimmick that they're
All right.
doing. I think it's going to be funny, though. It's probably the part they showed you in the trailer
Is
where,
that, right.
where he leans over.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, I wasn't hugging you. I'm opening the door. Get the fuck out. I
Right.
thought that was funny. That's,
Very
that's what
typical,
you
though.
look for that character. But I would not be surprised if that's about all there is. Like, very little bit of him. And I'm not worried about that. It's definitely Michael Keaton. Just because Michael Keaton played Batman, right?
Right?
And then he played Birdman.
Birdman.
And that movie is fucking incredible. And it's
Yeah.
about a dude who played in superhero movies as Birdman, and then he's out of work and he can't get another job. So to watch him play fucking Vulture, Birdman, essentially, it's really funny to me. Like, man, after I watch this, I'm going to go back and watch Birdman.
To see it?
Yeah. Oh, it's fucking a time loop, dude. It's very amazing.
That's
So,
weird. Kind of like a loop like Not Real Radio.
You're right. Like earlier, we could do it again, but we're going to wait.
All right.
But I think that kind of sold me on it. And the fucking goddamn outfit,
That does look
the
cool.
colors and
that,
shit.
That did look kind of
it's
cool.
fucking amazing.
With the
It looked
LEDs or whatever
great.
the heck going on. That was kind of neat.
LEDs nuts.
Got him. But and the things though, because I started reading about it and I was talking
Oh, you
myself
did some
out of it.
research. All right.
Yeah, I did. The director, John Waits.
Yeah.
Hey, this guy's done absolutely nothing. I don't know whose fucking dick this guy sucked, but might have been multiple dicks. I don't know how he got this movie. He did a movie called Cop Car. I have no idea what that even is. Maybe it's great, and I just never seen it, but I never heard of it. It doesn't sound great just by the name. The name's stupid. So it's probably dumb. He did another movie, Clown. I don't know what the fuck that is. What is Clown?
I don't know.
It's like, what is this guy? Fucking
Yeah.
making
It's like
Dr.
something
Soup
hard,
cop.
right.
Clown. Like fucking, if the next one was Onion, I'd be like, this dude's fucking nuts. But he did. It was The Onion News Network. He
What?
did like 13 episodes of it.
Really?
Like, what the fuck?
That's weird.
And then something, our RoboCop remake.
What is that?
I don't know. It might have been a documentary or something. It says segment scene 6. I don't know. Dude didn't do anything. Like,
That's weird.
yeah. Luke Hawks has got a big IMDb page than this fucking guy. And this guy's the director of a major
Hollywood shit.
Yeah.
Like multi-million.
Multi-millions.
Not $175.
But on the positive thing, Tom Holland, I thought he was great in Civil War. I really liked that. Civil War gave you a couple of minutes of Spider-Man.
Which one was that? Was Tom Holland?
Spider-Man.
Was he? All right.
Yeah.
That's a young guy?
Yeah.
All right.
And I liked the little bit, maybe it was 5 minutes. And I
He
liked
was
it.
in.
I liked Tomei, whatever her name is.
Tome.
Whatever. No relation. But I thought she was good. And I thought that the kid was good as Spider-Man. So it's like, all right, you won me over. That was a good trailer for
Really?
the Spider-Man movie. Yeah. Yeah, she played in My Cousin Vinny. You like her from that, right?
Marissa Tomei.
Oh, yeah, she's awesome.
The two huge.
She was great. What? Utes.
Utes.
Anna.
Yeah, she was really beautiful. back in the day. I mean, she's still cute, but
Yeah,
she's
she
a
was
very
cute.
pretty chick.
Is this guy John Favreau funny?
He was the guy that did the Jungle Book.
Yep.
Got a root for John.
What do you mean, did the Jungle Book?
He
It was his
produced the
movie?
Jungle Book.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is he doing in this movie then? Playing Happy Hogan?
He played.
Same
He's
guy?
played in movies before.
Yeah,
He's
I
played
knew
in
I'd seen him before.
Swingers and all that.
So he makes the Jungle Book, but then he goes plays something in fucking
Oh, he's
Why
Spider-Man?
not? What's wrong with that?
I don't know.
Hey man,
Seems like a step down.
No.
The guy's a genius. What's he doing?
This is Spider-Man. It's a big movie. Why wouldn't you want to be in it?
Yeah, I guess you got a point. Payday, right?
Hey.
Gwyneth Paltrow. I know her, but I
Yeah.
don't know her. I can't think of anything about her.
yeah, she's.
What did
she's
she
married
do?
to the guy. She was in.
Married to- What do you read, TMZ or something?
No,
You know about
fucking, she
everybody's
was married. The only
background.
reason
She's
I know
on
about
heroin
that
too?
is
Who are we talking about? Sorry.
Gwyneth Paltrow. She's married to the guy from Coldplay.
What does that have to do with her career? What
Yeah, I
did
don't
she
know what
do
does that
She
besides?
basically checked out since she did that like 10, 12 years ago.
All right,
And
what did
hadn't
she
done
do
anything.
before she checked
She did
out?
some romantic, sappy movie back in like the 90s with
Dude,
fucking
she
Brad
played.
Pitt.
She was in Iron Man.
No, I couldn't have told you
Oh,
that.
she
She was
was?
the wife in Iron Man. Yeah.
she?
Really?
Yeah, she's Tony Stark's wife.
Man, wasn't a very impactful
I know,
role.
I don't remember
Why do you not
that.
remember that?
I
There you
didn't.
go.
I guess
Oh,
she
well.
wasn't important enough.
Nope.
You're
So,
not
fuck her.
important.
It's got a disposable
Oh,
role.
you like her?
Oh, I don't know. I think she's a good actress. What's wrong with her?
I don't know. Just seems a little stuck up.
She's not like the hottest person in life, but she's cute and she's a nice, she's a good actress.
She's like a soccer mom doing it. It doesn't do it for me.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Not
Well,
every
you're not
actress
supposed to
has
hear
to
those
be eye
brats and
candy.
fucking-
Some of them can just be,
I tell you what, though.
actors.
This next one that's in it. I can't say her name. I don't know. It's
Say
not
my name.
Zenda?
Say my name.
Zendia?
Zendaya.
Michelle.
What is it?
Zendaya or Zendaya.
Zenda!
She's pretty. I think she's a singer. Oh, she was on the Disney show. She's a Disney actress.
Look, this chick, she can transform, right?
Oh, really? She's one of those.
Dude,
What do you
they
mean?
made her look so bad or just didn't do anything
yeah.
to her.
And then they fucking-
In Spider-Man.
Uh-huh.
Like, this poor thing looks a wreck in this movie.
Really?
I've seen some pictures of her, like,
She's
fixed
banging,
up.
banging.
She's beautiful, yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh.
I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, but don't get excited because you're not going to see that one.
Oh.
But, man, what a poor... I remember the first one I saw like this, I was like, what the fuck? I've been tricked. It was like Jenna Jameson. Jenna Jameson with makeup and without
Oh,
makeup.
yeah,
You're like,
yeah,
what
yeah.
the
Whoa.
fuck? What happened? I remember, like, there's the one of Pamela Anderson. Yeah, she looked like, more like a normal woman, not like a fucking
Right.
Greek goddess when she
Right.
just looked... But you could tell she was
Oh.
naturally pretty. Boy, Jenna Jameson, that poor thing was fucking hideous. Whoever did her makeup, if that's her doing that,
She wasn't hideous. I'm looking at a picture without makeup. She's not hideous.
all right, whatever.
Whatever she's doing to herself now is fucked up.
Yeah,
She's
she
turning
did her
herself
own
into-
makeup.
still
I don't know
alive.
why she had to fucking take so many dicks. She could have just done makeup for a living.
Oh, she's
was
had
good
some
at it.
bad surgeries.
Yeah, she's had some bad plastic surgery.
But
Real
anyway,
bad.
this little chick fixed up is
I gotta see a
fucking...
little,
yeah.
little picture of this
She's a
little
pretty
thing.
chick, but
Really?
man, not in this movie.
Really?
You ain't gonna
They're
get
keeping her
that
ugly?
one.
She's
What,
supposed
they're
to
gonna
be a
make it for the
kid,
third
though. I
one?
mean, she's 20 in real life,
Fucking
but she's
ugly
probably
one.
playing a
Aw.
teenager, so she's supposed to look like a kid.
Fuck, doll that bitch up. We watching a fucking movie about a
Fuck you,
goddamn...
man. You gonna watch
few-
Spider-Man to oggle young girls?
No,
What
it's
a
just
freak.
nice to have pretty people to look at.
There's gonna be pretty people in it. Good lord, who gives a fuck? It's about
Gwyneth Paltrow
Spider-Man.
ain't fucking pretty. I don't want to see that old hag.
Oh man, you guys are horrible. I'm going to the bathroom.
She played in Black Alicious, the TV series. I wouldn't watch that just
Yeah.
because it's racist right off the bat.
That is racist.
And dude, one of my favorite... I like this fucking dude, right? Donald Glover.
Oh, yeah, Danny Glover's kid.
Is that it?
Yeah.
And it definitely
And
is?
he
I
also
didn't
did
see that.
Childish Gambino.
Yeah, dude. That dude's fucking awesome. I
Yeah.
really like him.
Supposedly his stand-up's good, too. I've
He's
never
got
watched
stand-up,
it.
too?
He's got stand-up,
Get the
too.
fuck out
I'm
of here.
not joking.
This
I'll
dude's a
watch it
freak.
now, believe it or
Yeah, I don't
not.
watch stand-up, but I believe you.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to be busy, too. He's doing
He's
The
been
Lion
busy.
King. That's going to be Simba's voice.
Oh, wow.
He's
That'll-
going to be...
that'll be
Dude,
good.
this is the clincher, right?
All right.
I don't know, man. Supposedly, I would listen to PPVGuys and something weird with the Han Solo movie.
Yeah.
Weird world going
There's already a
on
lot
down
going on.
there.
They're like all flustered. I don't know what's going on.
yeah.
That's kind of weird to
But
me.
if things stay the same, he's going to be playing Lando Calrissian
Oh, wow.
in that
all right.
the Han Solo movie.
Damn.
That's good for him. I'm
Yeah.
happy.
Oh,
I
yeah,
like this
he could
guy.
pull it
I don't
off.
know why I like him.
He could pull it off because he's got good charisma and he seems genuine.
Creative. He, like puts
Yeah,
himself out
definitely.
there. All right. Well, I like him. I'm glad that's his son, man. He gets it.
Yeah.
He's going to be in the movie, which to me that's another plus. I'm like, all right, well, good for him. Dude, the music. I'm not even gonna fucking. The guy's name's Michael, so I mean, That's strike one already. But this dude only did music in like fucking kid movies and shit. I'm like, what is this? He was the composer for Ratatouille. Like, great. Cars 2 and Lost. And it's like, man, I think
Lost
if you worked,
was kind of cool.
If you worked on Lost, I think you got a job for the rest of your life.
Oh yeah.
Like I keep seeing Lost pop up on these people's credentials. And then I thought about, you know what though? Music and audio in these animated films.
Oh,
it's huge.
I think
it's even more
Spielberg
so in
said
those.
it's 50% movies. I'd almost say it's more like 60 to 70+% in those films. To be honest with you, in Cars and
to make it
animated.
almost believable.
Right.
You don't have your visual.
Correct.
You're watching a
It's there,
cartoon.
but
It's
it's
got to
not
sound
right.
great.
Right.
And those are big budgets.
And you can embellish it. Oh yeah. Think about how many lemurs they could have.
Yeah, maybe the guy's not total shit, but I don't know. I'll err on the side of caution. I don't think we're gonna see any amazing, soundtrack to this.
I don't think so.
But it's not that kind of movie, though. I do think they made it somewhat.
That a hero can
Welcome back.
save us. Not gonna stand here wait. Remember that fucking Spider-Man soundtrack?
Nope.
No.
That was the one with Tobey Maguire and
I
the
thought
dude
that was
from
CAIN
Nickelback.
Resurrection.
No. The dude from Nickelback and the dude from
you
Saliva came together and did that song. It was a good song, man. I mean, I was a kid, and the movie was fucking great.
Songs.
You know what? We're watching Glow now.
The music was really good for that movie, and it made it really it was a heavy movie, man. Like I cried my fucking eyes out within the first 5 minutes of that movie. That Spider-Man to me was the best one.
You really cried at Spider-Man?
Yeah,
Is that the
I
one
did.
where what's her name?
Uncle
fucking
Ben
was
was
in
on the
thing
ground
with
dying
the fucking
and-
titties hanging out. And
See, I don't really like her, man. She bothers the shit out of me.
Yeah, she's another albino too.
She's not albino. She's a ginger.
You're a ginger
You're
over
fucking
there.
I'm a
ginger.
ginger,
Whatever.
not a
It's
ginger.
just coming
There
out.
is
So that means that part of you
scurry
has it in
fucking
you.
difference between there.
Well, you sensitive bastard. Allie, I'm glad you came back.
Good,
because
man. I had to pee bad. My bad.
It's time for Allie investigation.
Oh, is it?
You sound enthused. You want me to move on?
No, I don't.
You sure?
All right, so basically, I have a question.
What?
Is this supposed to be about him or about what's been happening on stage with him?
Hey, just to let you know, written down here, it says Allie investigation. I don't fucking know. It's your investigation.
Well, I kind of know. There's so much information. All right, let me just start with Corey Feldman.
How about this? Don't go in too much depth. Just briefly
All right,
hit all
Corey
the
Feldman had a fucked up life. He wrote a book about it, apparently, but his mom put him into child acting when he was 3. His sister was in the Mickey Mouse Club, and she was like the breadwinner of the family, and like they were living off of her. And the mom had a depressive disorder, and she did horrible shit to this kid and didn't give him a choice in what he was going to do with his life.
She sold him for a sex doll of Michael Jackson.
He said that she would put his head under the sink and bleach his hair, and it was burning, and she told him, "This is what you're meant to look like."
What?
Like fucked up shit.
Oh,
yeah.
good.
She
I
abused
liked
him.
him
She wouldn't
better.
let him eat. She kept telling him he was fat. She wouldn't let him eat. Like horrible shit like that. I mean, I was reading all this stuff a
Yeah, they
second
call
ago.
it training.
No, dude, it was bad. And he said he would hide in a suitcase and zip himself up, and then sometimes she'd still find him. It's horrible,
In Tokyo.
dude. Oh man, it's horrible, man. So basically that, and yeah, he endured. It says that he endured graphic sexual abuse when he was a child star with Corey Haim. But he says
From Corey
insisted
Haim?
that his best friend Michael Jackson was not among the monsters who perpetrated such acts.
Right.
So I'm guessing
yeah, I
with
did
Michael
see
Jackson,
that.
it was
a
consensual.
Creepy thing.
It
It was
was
a creepy interview with him and Corey Feldman saying, yeah, I got molested
Oh, I thought this was an
repeatedly by
alley
the people,
investigation. That's
by the
what's weird.
people
Working
in
with-
the industry.
Oh.
Yeah, I was getting to that.
Sorry.
But he says that Michael Jackson was not one of the people. I was making a point that, yeah, it was probably consensual between them.
Show me what they taught me. You
Trying to make a
Corey.
joke, but it's all time cuts out.
All right,
But
sorry.
supposedly it's like this big, huge pedophilia ring. He said it was by big-time people in the movie industry and
that's
entertainment industry. They're molesting all these children, and the kids don't have a choice. It's fucked up. It's horrible. So if anybody wants to know why he's such a fucking basket case and an embarrassment, that's why. This kid is so fucked up from birth that like he didn't have a chance. So that's why, and he was a heroin addict for a while, it says, and he went through a lot of different
Oh
issues.
God, Scott Weiland all over again.
Yeah, so I mean,
love
he's
it.
been through a lot, so that's why this dude's the way he is. I mean, it makes sense. So, weird shit's been going on. He's having some weird kind of like stage stuff that's happening. One video we saw recently, he goes to like get into the microphone and hits his face on it, and that was pretty funny. And then like a week later, actually this weekend, he hits his tooth and knocks the
chipped it?
fucking thing out.
What?
Knocked it out. And the fucking tooth flew. And they said he went away for a second, and then he came back and said, look, I lost my tooth. My tooth came out.
ECW.
And he said, we're gonna look for it. And he had the crowd help him look for it.
Did they find it?
Yes.
Wow.
It said a female fan found it and she got a hug out of it. She gave him his tooth back. I got your tooth, Corey. And I feel bad too because the guy is only 45. I'm reading. I thought he was way older than that. He looks terrible. Like he looks old. You know what I mean? He looks old to me, older than 45. So it's sad. It's like the poor guy is like deteriorating at a rapid rate. His fucking teeth are flying off the stage. Another interesting thing that happened. This happened recently too. This is in June. There's a girl named Crystal Kylie. She's one of those angels that supposedly he doesn't have sex with or they don't have to have sex with him, but he makes them all come live in the house with him and shit.
Really?
Oh yeah. So anyway, it says
I like that.
she was asked to play with Feldman to back up with it as one of his backup angels, but she quit 4 days before the appearance, saying, I kind of knew it was going to be a shit show and an embarrassment, and Feldman's dancing during rehearsals was distracting. I couldn't look at him. So she said that he didn't offer to pay her and that she used her roommate's air miles to pay for the plane to rehearse. And once she was there, he said he'd pay for her meals, but he only eats once a day. But then he paid for her airline ticket to New York. So she says that the organizer of the event offered her a room and he insisted that she stayed with him, and he calls his mangel DJ Courtney Ann Mitchell, which now he's married to. But he said she had to stay in the room with them in case they needed to rehearse. But supposedly they didn't try nothing on her, but it was really weird. So anyway, long story short, she quits 4 days before the show, and he sends her this crazy voicemail. And I didn't know this was on here, but there's a recording of it. I wish we would have had it.
Oh, what?
This is what it says. No human being on this earth would be selfish enough and egotistical enough and fucked up in the head enough to fuck friends over like this at the last minute. You know I spent real money, and you know I'm struggling, and you know how hard it is to get to this point, and no person would do this unless you're a soulless, careless, inhumane fucking piece of shit. So I really hope for all fucking practical purposes that this is an elaborate fucking joke. He concludes, if I don't fucking hear from you, your name is fucking mud. Let me tell you, do not even think about coming back to LA because you'll never get a fucking gig in that town. Ever. I'll fucking make sure everybody knows what a piece of shit you are. Which was really stupid because now it's on the internet. Damn.
Yeah, I think he's right. Like, honestly, I agree with him.
I don't.
What? You're going to put
she
that chick...
She wasn't going to get paid. Then he's not feeding her. He's treating her like...
She wasn't going to get paid. She didn't fulfill the job.
No, he never offered her money.
What?
You weren't listening? I just fucking read that.
That's what she said, but the one fact that I know is she's angry, and for whatever reason, she's not playing that show. She's bitter. So she could say whatever she wants.
No, she was embarrassed, so she fucking backed out. I'd be embarrassed, too. Have you seen what that show looks like? I think she realized during the rehearsals that it was going to be a fucking joke, and she didn't want to put herself through that.
They're going to have more people at that fucking show than anything else she was going to play in that
and all
weekend.
of those people are going to see her and be embarrassed for her.
Irrelevant.
It's a mockery. I don't blame her.
You're an entertainer. The room's full. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, dude, bullshit. It's bad. Okay?
No, that dude put his neck out, put his name out there.
No, he wanted free fucking talent. He wasn't gonna pay her. He wouldn't even fucking give her anything to eat.
You don't
she
know
made
that
up.
You don't know that? Yeah.
Dude, the weird, erratic behavior of this fucking guy and that sound of that voicemail.
You make assumptions too much.
I don't make assumptions. I'm reading the fucking shit. Why would she lie?
She's taking a woman's side.
Oh,
you're fucking stupid. I'm done with this. All right, let's take a break. It's 9 o'clock.
No, we got to do something before we do that. Netflix
well, good.
in
I
July.
wasn't done, so fuck off.
Oh, God.
Dude, I don't know what's your deal. We talk about Glow, you get fucking crazy and start yelling. We talk about this, and I can't even have a different opinion. Like, I
no,
don't
you
get
tell
it,
me
Al.
that I'm like gullible and I just believe whatever I want, all this stupid shit. I'm reporting what's fucking been reported.
Correct, and I'm saying I don't believe her.
Oh, so you think this guy is just fucking great, not doing nothing wrong? He's perfect. He never
No,
did
I don't
nothing
think he's doing...
weird to her and nothing weird to any of these women.
Oh, I'm sure it's a fucking freak fest. But I do know the guy stuck his neck out there. He's got his name on it. He's booking dates. He's hiring pretty much useless women musicians that are not going to be playing in anything else at that fucking moment. Do you be happy you fucking got a gig?
Oh, please, give me a fucking break. She plays with other people.
Well, good. Go play with somebody else that night.
I'm sure she did. She realized it was a mistake. I think she probably thought it might be a good opportunity, and once she realized what she was dealing with, she said the dude is erratic and fucking nuts.
Well, he's an
She realized
artist.
she didn't
He's
want
a
to deal
lead
with
singer.
that. Yeah, but dude, he's a little bit more fucked up than usual, man.
I don't know,
I also
man.
have really quick. I want to tell you, I have
All
a
right.
little bit of somebody posted what happened when they went to his last show.
All right.
Okay, says before his grand entrance. Feldman stoked our fires with an epic promo video introducing himself, just in case we didn't know, highlighting everything from his various 80s films to his more recent collaborations with Snoop Dogg and Fred Durst, both of whom featured on the new album. He was a frantic ball of jittery energy, yet expertly invoked MJ with every gliding, glittering move. And then there were the lingerie-clad, halo-wearing Angels, his backup band. They don't have to sleep with him, he swears, but apparently they do have to sign a contract agreeing to move into his house and watch their weight.
I mean, if they're dancers, that makes
Feldman
sense.
seemed bent on proving the musical prowess of his Angels, giving them each a turn in the spotlight as he ducked behind stage to hit a vape and do another costume change, of which there were no fewer than 7, including a pair of black sequin pants, blue light-up sneakers, a long pinstripe suit with a fedora, among others. So he changed
CAIN
costumes
Resurrection
7 times.
needs to go and watch this shit. Learn from this
7.
guy.
So
he changed more than you. That's why you don't like him.
it says, nearly 2 hours later, as Feldman was in the final throes of his performance, most of the audience had cleared out. They were happy with their cell phone pics, but not willing to wait out for the final stress. Nevertheless, what was left of the Corey cult continued to clamor for their encore. And of course, Feldman made them wait until their chants reached a fever pitch before he came back on stage to do one last song. And of course, it was Go For It. And that's that song that he did on that show that everybody made a big deal about. The last thing I'm going to say about him is, when he did that show, that Today's Show or whatever, and made a mockery of himself and everybody else, there was a lot of people saying really bad shit about it. While there were people that liked it because they thought it was funny or they really did like it for whatever reason, there was a lot of people saying horrible shit about the guy. And it was funny to us, but like pretty, and supposedly he read all that shit and he made a Facebook Live video of him crying, saying how mean and hurtful it was. And so it's like, man, I don't know, man. Like, if you're going to be an entertainer, I get, though, he did say one of the things that, like, most people get a chance to kind of decide what they're going to do with their life, and I never got a chance. So I kind of feel bad for that. The poor dude he didn't have a chance. Same thing with Michael Jackson, whatever kind of freak he was, it's the same thing. Their parents were fucking overbearing pieces of shit that made these children do this shit because they didn't want to work.
I don't know. They made Michael Jackson great.
Well, he would have been great anyway. How do you know? I mean,
what? Oh, his dad had to fucking
talent.
get out there and like, motherfucker, you're in the studio, you're learning how to sing, you're doing.
Yeah, but look what he turned into. He turned into a white woman whose fucking nose was falling off left and right.
Another albino woman.
Fucking died in his house. It's horrible. I mean, like they ruined him. They ruined him. Yeah, the world got great music out of it, but I mean, is it worth it to do that to a person?
Absolutely.
It's fucking horrible. Imagine what he would have done if he would have had his own chance to do what he wanted without all that influence, without people fucking telling him what he had to do.
The world.
Man, all I care about is that it's worth the money to watch that fucking circus. Like, I like it. It's weird.
I'm
it's
looking
awkward.
forward. I'm very much looking forward to the show at Southport Hall.
Oh, when is it?
Southport Hall. It's July 28th.
All right. Nice.
Corey Feldman at Southport Hall.
Southport Hall. Dude,
I'm
July's
looking forward
gonna be
to
a
it.
packed.
Oh, this is going to be great. I hope he loses all his teeth.
Oh, that's not nice.
Dude, it's going to be fucking great.
You're going to be on your hands and knees finding them.
All
right, attention, everyone.
I'll find his tooth,
Attention,
dude.
everyone.
Dude, he's got 7 wardrobe changes. Like, goddamn, if he can't play a fucking song, at least, like, the dude's putting forth
That's more
effort.
than Britney Spears. How do you have time
trying
to
to
change
keep them
that
women
many
in
times?
line. Like, that's not easy.
Yeah.
Like,
I turn to them hoes.
How do you have time to do that many changes? Like, it
we're gonna
takes time
find
to
out.
change clothes.
It's gonna be great.
Jesus.
I can't wait, dude. At least he's pushing some boundaries. He's not comfortable. He's not
Yeah,
good.
I'll
Like,
give him that.
hey, keep
There's
on going,
controversy.
pal. He's got a name. Netflix gonna be busy, Tom. Hopefully, we get to watch these. These are Czar's picks for Netflix. Watch it now for July. Dude, they got a bunch of Adam Sandler movies coming out. I think Netflix must have signed some deal with him that he's going to make Netflix
Exclusive
movies.
Yeah.
I can't bring myself to watch
The
one.
Sandy Wexler one or whatever it
I
is.
can't any of them.
All right.
I can't watch any of them. I don't know.
The Waterboy?
No, these are new movies that he's making.
All right.
No great ones like The Waterboy or Billy Madison.
God,
no.
those are good. Happy
You're never
Gilmore.
going to get those again. You get these new Adam Sandler movies that I'm afraid
man,
to
he's
even
still
click
making
on.
movies. Oh.
I think my favorite Adam Sandler movie ever was Big Daddy. I don't
Oh,
know
it was
why.
good. That
I thought
was
that
good.
was an incredible movie. Very funny. I
Billy
laughed my ass
Madison,
off.
though, dude. All of them, man. All those old ones were great. Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison.
And Grandma's Boy,
Grandma's
when
Boy's
he
the
produced that,
shit.
he produced that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I got to
Oh,
give him
that
credit
was
on that.
great,
I like the other
That
one,
fucking stoner.
Happy. What's the one where he gets his all that money? Mr. Deeds. That one was funny too, dude.
I never
Nah,
watched
that
that
one.
It's funny. Yes, it is, dude. The dude's fucking foot's frostbitten, and he tells him to hit him with the fucking thing. Oh, it's great.
But I'm not going to watch any of his new Netflix stuff. And then Ice Cube's making a lot of family movies. I keep seeing those pop up. And that's cute, Ice Cube. I'm glad he moved on to doing some 3-on-3 washed up old NBA players playing against each other instead of that. I won't be watching any
Really?
Ice Cube's
No
movies.
Ice Cube.
No, but Ice Cube's a talented motherfucker, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's making them for a different market.
Sure.
It's not aimed at me. But that dude, Straight Outta Compton, I think he had a lot to do with that movie. And that movie's fucking incredible. The new Tupac movie that's out, that is not done by the same people, so I'm not worried about it. But Ice Cube's a bad motherfucker. I don't want to take anything away from him. Another bad motherfucker, E.T. E.T. is a bad glow finger motherfucker. E.T.'s coming out, and that's going to be on watching now. Allie, have you ever seen E.T.?
Come on, dude.
She's
I'm
cried
a 90s kid. Of course
so
I've
much
seen
about
E.T.
it, dude.
I mean, E.T. was
Plenty
old,
of
though,
time.
when
We
you
had it
saw
on VHS. No, we had it on VHS.
All right.
E.T.
My dad, we went and seen that as a family, and that was the first time I saw my father cry.
Ah.
Oh, 1982. Yeah, you're right. It was old when
It
I
was
was.
his Beauty and the Beast moments. Yeah, Malcolm cried. I remember looking over, and I'm thinking to myself, this is fucking really sad. Is it okay to cry? I looked at my dad, and he was fucking crying, and I was like, you fucking faggot.
That is so funny.
Grow a set, Dad. Stop
I
being
do
a...
pay attention when you talk.
All right, thanks, Mom. I don't know what she's doing.
Shit.
This is like Barnaby and used to be in here. All right, so I don't know if I want to watch E.T. again, though. Yo, would you watch it? Are you going to click play?
Only if NJ wants to watch it. I wouldn't just pick it up and watch it. If she
Gotcha.
wants to watch it, I'll let
Yeah,
her cry
right.
it out
I'll
a little
doze
bit.
in
Or
and
whatever.
out
She
of
probably
E.T.
won't cry. She's like, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
I'll be like,
stupid.
it's
Doesn't even look
E.T..
like a real alien.
Yeah, I'm like, it's fucking E.T. and it's Drew Barrymore. Speaking of another fucked up childhood actor, god damn, huh?
Allie, do you want to
she's
watch
pretty
E.T.?
I don't know. I feel like I know the entire movie. Like I feel
Right.
like I've seen it so many times that I know it. Like
I'd
it's-
rather watch Stranger Things season 1 than watch E.T. Although, Stranger Things probably wouldn't have
Fucking
never happened
Stranger
without
Things
it.
is so great, man.
Yeah.
God damn.
All right, so Out of Thin Air, dude, this fucking looks good. It can only get ruined. I'm clicking play. I'm
All right.
hoping I'll make it through this and it's good. It's Out of Thin Air, and it's about some murders that happened. 6 people confessed to 2 violent murders in Iceland in 1976.
That's weird.
And it says their involvement was all in their head. It's the strangest criminal investigation that you've ever heard of. So I'm assuming 6 people confessed to a murder that they did not commit.
To try to get notoriety.
Who knows? But that's why I want to watch the documentary. They gave me just enough to go, this is some weird ass shit.
All right.
Jackass number 2. Boy, you're on time tonight. Would you watch Jackass 2?
I mean, I've seen all the Jackasses. I don't think I need to see that again. Would you?
Really? I kind of wanted to watch it again.
I'll watch it. I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like I've seen it all, but still funny.
I think it was 3 that I watched last. Didn't
Really?
they make 3? And I
Yeah.
didn't like it. I didn't think it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
as good.
Too much.
We
Yeah,
watched
it
all
just-
of them. We watched all of them. They
I
had
mean,
another
that used
one
to be the
after.
shit back in the day on MTV.
Yeah, so I'll watch 3 again. I'd like to watch 2 one more
Would
time.
you?
And then if 1 comes back out on Netflix, I'll watch 1 again too. Yeah,
Really?
it just kind of
I'd like to watch the first one again because it was so long
right.
ago.
Okay, maybe they're working
yeah,
their way
ago
back.
when yeah, I like Jackass. It's funny. I mean, is 2 the one when they have the fucking the hand and they're in the hallway and they're waiting and your boy's walking with a tray of soup and the fucking whoosh. That's my
I don't know.
favorite shit.
Yeah, that's why I want to watch it again because I
Alright.
don't remember all
Okay.
the parts. It might be the portalette. They had a bunch of good
Oh,
shit.
that one's horrifying. Oh,
But
When
at
they
that
kick it
time,
over,
though,
yeah.
man, they did so much in a short amount of
Yeah.
time that I can't remember what was the TV
Yeah.
show, what was the movies. Like I know there was the Matchbox cars. Steve like put up his ass or something.
Yeah, I'm not into
I
that.
think that was in the beginning. Yeah, you don't like that, huh?
Nah.
Makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Repression. What else? Here Alone. Dude, this movie kind of looked good. I watched the trailer and I thought how it was shot, like kind of looked low budget, but done well. Not like overly artsy, but just
Enough.
that desaturated look. It's about a young woman who struggles to survive on her own in the wake of a mysterious epidemic that has decimated society and forced her deep into the unforgiving wilderness. This looks like, how good is this chick an actor like that she's being lost out there and in the wild trying to survive while everything else is dead. The will to survive. So kind of I'll watch it for a little bit and see. I mean, it's all to me rests on the back of how well that chick can
She
act.
does it right.
A Spawn movie. Dude, you don't like comic book movies, so you probably hate this because, dude, the Spawn movie's coming out. I fucking loved it back in the day. John Leguizamo nails the fucking clown. Like, that's
there's
my...
no S on the end of that, but John Leguizamo is a very good actor.
I know who you're talking about, both of y'all.
Okay. But I didn't like him in a lot of things.
Yeah,
I don't think he's a great actor.
Me neither.
But he pulls this fucking clown off.
Really?
Because the clown was when I got
Favorite.
Spawn, right? I find out about Todd McFarlane because he was drawing the Spider-Man. I thought it looked fucking awesome. So then I go, oh shit, he come out with his own label almost. They started their own, comic book label. He comes out with his own character, Spawn. Dude, just the way it was drawn in the cape, there's a lot of detail. He did all the shit that I like that he was drawing in Spider-Man and made a new character. Very dark as fuck. And at the time, anything with a black guy in it was fucking awesome. That was my jam. That was the target market. I was a black youth. So I was like, this is
Black
good.
youths.
I was like, man, look at it. We finally got a black superhero. Fucking right. Man, that was my man. And the clown, though, was so funny. And then when it came out with the animated series on HBO, the clown was fucking great.
Really?
So I'm like, man, I have very few action figures. I actually have the Spawn clown action figure. That's how much, big fan.
Wow.
That and Groot. But he pulls it off in his movie. I thought it was really good. The guy, Martin Sheen's actually in it. I thought that was weird. I don't remember him even being in it, but I
Really?
didn't know who he was at the time. But the guy who plays Spawn's good. The movie,
Is
it's
this
all
a
right.
new movie,
It's
or
just
is this an old
It don't
movie?
look as good as things do now. It looks like claymation.
Okay, so it's an old
almost.
movie.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So, but kind of exciting. Now, I kind of want to watch it again. Allie, you watched so many animated series with me. Would you check out the movie?
It's not animated though.
No, it's real life, live action or whatever.
Who plays Spawn?
Michael Jai
Jaman.
White.
Jai.
I never seen him in much. One thing I know he did play, but I know you didn't see it. I think he played Mike Tyson in a TV movie about Mike Tyson's life.
Okay.
And then
I'll watch it.
he Spawn. He did an all right job.
I like Spawn. I like the story and all that. So.
Yeah, and it kind of condensed. That series got really long. The animation, it was hard to watch again, later on. But this is kind of cool because it condensed the story down to 2 hours, and they didn't make 6 of them, so you're not investing in
13.
Yeah, but I thought that was cool. The astronaut farmer.
What is that?
This is fucking kind of
Is
weird.
that Matt Damon?
No, fuck Matt Damon.
Fuck Matt Damon, man.
It's Billy Bob Thornton, which, dude, I like it.
Oh,
This sounds like a character that he could play. He's an old NASA astronaut forced to retire, but he don't want to give up his dream to go, into space. So he starts making a rocket at home with the help of his kids and family and shit.
This is an older movie too, right? Because I think I remember seeing this.
All these are Netflix watching now, so.
All right. And I like the fact, I think I remember seeing this a while ago, and it intrigued me.
Really?
It was
Yeah, I
kind of
kinda wanna
it's
watch
kind
it.
of cool, yeah.
He could pull it off.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
He's that
hoping he's
kinda
an
weirdo.
alcoholic or a drug addict. He fucking does that so good.
Come on.
Alcoholic
He is.
drug addict father
Yeah.
who's building a rocket ship into space in his backyard. Throw in a couple of kids, maybe one that curses or something
Oh,
like
you're
that.
great. Yeah.
Fuck, all it needs now is a midget, a monkey, and a fucking retard, and I'm sold. Taking Lives. I don't know why I got that on there. I must want to see it. Oh, that's why I want to see it. Dumb sounding movie. An FBI profiler is called in by the French Canadian police to catch a serial killer who takes the identity of each new victim. I don't really think that sounds great. But
50-50.
it's an older
Sounds
movie,
interesting.
before you ask. And it's starring Kiefer Sutherland, which I think he's
Kiefer.
pretty cool. Ethan Hawke and
all right.
Angelina Jolie.
Oh.
I haven't seen her a lot in anything anymore. I kind of miss
She could probably pull it
I
off.
thought she was cool.
Have
it
y'all
might
ever
be.
seen that movie, The Hidden?
No, I couldn't find it.
What do you mean you can? Oh.
Is it good?
Dude, it's awesome. It's from 1987. It's about this fucking alien thing, and it gets in a person and it possesses them to go do fucked up shit. And then whenever I guess the body gets fucked up, or whenever they decide they want to get to a new host, it fucking gets into another person. It's really gross watching this alien thing transport from person to person. It's a
Wow.
gross thing. And at one point it gets into a dog. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that sounds
It's
weird.
kind of like it says fantasy crime film.
It's a fantasy that it's on Watch It Now
But-
this month, unfortunately. We'll check back on it.
It just reminded me of that, where it took on the identity. Every person it killed, it would go into the different bodies of.
Gotcha.
Okay, all right.
All right. Well, dude, something that's going to go into Mayday's ears and eyes, at least. Police Academy.
Oh, my God. I love
You
fucking
ready?
Police.
Oh, you were quick on that
God
button.
damn, dude. I was on time, baby.
Really? This is one of your favorites?
I love fucking Police Academy.
Police Academy or Naked Gun? Which one's
Police
better?
Academy.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was kind of started it
Naked
all,
Gun's
right?
good. Well, Naked Gun was actually older because it was based on a TV series like in the 70s.
Yeah.
But, god damn, dude. My favorites, if you can't guess, are Tackleberry and Jones. The sound effects guy.
Oh, right, yeah, right.
Oh,
yeah.
god, dude.
That was-
Between those two, and then you throw Bubba Smith into it.
Bubba.
I mean, fucking
Every character's
love
great.
that. And then Hooks, dude. God, I love fucking Hooks.
Yeah.
Captain Hooks.
Dude, what's his name? Is it Winslow or something? What's the guy, the sound effects guy?
Yeah, Michael Winslow. Another
Yeah.
Michael.
Dude, that guy.
Oh, he's incredible.
I saw him. That was the first time I saw him. Was in Police Academy. It wasn't
Oh,
until
yeah,
later.
yeah, yeah.
Like
Same
I
here.
didn't see
Yeah,
Cheech.
yeah, any
and,
of
I
his
saw Cheech
stand-up.
and Chong.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
After. Yeah, I don't. His stand up.
Sure.
Whatever.
It's okay.
It led him to
Right.
where he was. But
Right.
he's so good in fucking Cheech and Chong.
Dude.
And I saw that after Police Academy.
Right.
So when I saw him in Police Academy, I'm like,
like,
holy
oh,
crap, this
yeah.
guy's a genius.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh, he's
He
great,
made me
man.
want to do sound effects. Like,
Me
whoa,
too.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, yeah.
He does a lot of like machine gun ones and all that. I was actually I got a
That
confession
is
to make.
Jimi Hendrix is so
Oh yeah,
fucking
when he
good.
does that, that's Police Academy. I think two.
All right.
In the first one, he just kind of gets in trouble for making machine gun sounds and scaring everybody.
Yeah.
That's something I would do. So I kind of cheated and watched a little bit of it before I came here. Just
Oh,
so
it's
I could
already
get it.
out?
Yeah, it's already
Really?
out. And goddamn, dude,
How come it's out already? Oh,
I
it's
don't know.
July. All right.
dude,
It's
all
July
I know
1st. Gotcha.
is, goddamn, it's good. It's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. All right.
It's really funny.
Good.
And the question I have is, I don't know if I could be, if I was a character in that, I would be Tackleberry or Jonesy, or if they'd have to make a new character that I'd be like a little bit of both,
This all
like half
sounds
and
gay
half.
as
You know
fuck.
what I mean?
Jackleberry. Fucking the orangutan.
Faggleberry.
You'd be a fucking orangutan who
Right?
does sound effects.
With a gun.
With a
A
gun.
44
Yeah, it kills
Magnum.
everybody. They can do it. They have the technology. You're like fucking Mayday Raccoon on orangutan.
You want to hear it?
Oh, yeah, sure. That's good, Mayday.
I love that.
Guess what? Netflix has it. I'm adding it in our queue.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can watch
That's a
it.
good one.
The hidden.
Also, Extraordinary.
What is that?
Dude, it's another one about a guy who thinks he sees aliens. Which fuck, I love the fuck out of that. You remember we watched another one with that weirdo?
Yeah, yeah.
I can't wait to see this
Really?
one. I hope this guy's equally as fucking whack job. Yeah. Anyway, that's all we got on that one. The Void, dude. I heard the name The Void. I'm like, fuck, I gotta watch that because Jared and I are out trying to make The Void great again. Like, I want to see this. This is The Void. Anything with The Void in it, I'm just like, all right, I'm into it now. So I'm gonna watch that one. Castlevania Season 1. I don't know. I thought the video game was fun, but not fun enough for me
A
as an
movie,
adult
yeah,
to
yeah,
watch
it's
an
not, yeah,
animated
yeah.
series about it.
Agreed.
I kind of was hoping it was going to be, what's it called? Live action.
I know.
They've been like, this is going to be
Yeah.
odd, but I'm interested. But it's like an animated film, so I don't want to watch that. Like, I don't watch fucking cartoons. I see all these adults there.
I'm an adult. I don't
No,
watch
I don't want to watch it.
We
It
watched
would have to
Spawn.
be really good. Yeah, Spawn was really good.
It was a cartoon.
All right, fucking, I'll watch one episode.
Ah.
I'm only giving it one
Yeah.
What? Wait, you're not going to give it two?
note. Fuck, man. I don't know. It depends
All
on
right,
how
one.
bad
All
the
right,
first
one.
one
All
is.
right, all right.
All right. Dude, also, Allie's excited. Not Real Star Wars. Rogue One comes out on the 18th. That's pretty big, though. I think Netflix signed a contract with Disney to get some of the movies,
All right,
or all of them,
all
or
right.
whatever. But I think, man, watch it. It's not the greatest movie ever. Like,
Right.
I'm not going to fucking say, just because it's Star Wars don't mean shit to me. It's a pretty good movie. Like a space war movie.
Is
It's
this
good.
with Jar Jar or whatever that fucking stupid
Mayday,
thing
that was
is?
like fucking 15 years ago, pal.
Is
No,
this
this
the
was
new
the-
one? This is the new one.
this
that
is the
came out
second
like
to last
a year
movie.
ago or
Right,
less.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Is it? No, this is the last one that came out.
Is it really?
Yeah, because
With-
the new one's coming out
with
next.
the chick.
Yes.
All right.
So it's actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. It wasn't great. Like I
This is
wasn't-
the J.J. Abrams one that they thought was going to revolutionize the whole thing. And it's like,
I think the next one's going to be good too.
All right.
I've liked the last two of them. Where this one, they didn't have Jedi. That was my disappointing, you know. But it was still good. Still looks fucking awesome.
it's good.
What
No,
else?
It's fucking stupid.
Is it Ozarka?
Why are we?
Must be a place. What, Allie?
No, go ahead.
No, what?
Ozarka. That's where they got mountains. They have water. That's where the bottled water comes from.
Yeah, Jason Bateman's gonna stink one up on this one. I don't know why. I
Really?
do not like
Jason
Jason
Bateman?
Bateman.
Really?
I don't like him. I don't want to see him in anything.
He plays that like
Yeah, the douchebag.
The douchebag, but it's that necessary role, just like the girl in Glow. Like, you're designed to not like that person. They play that thing.
I don't want to watch something I don't like the main character in it because he takes his family and he goes hides in the mountains to do like, what's it called?
Breaking
a
Bad?
secret identity, like hide from the mob or whatever. He was
Really?
He was like an accountant or something and he goes hides.
Huh.
I don't want to see that.
Really?
Yeah, just doesn't do it.
I maybe watch that just because I'm curious.
Because he's an accountant, you like that?
No. Just Jason Bateman. He's kind of one of those that he could go both ways for me. Be
Homosexual
good, or it could
or
be
straight?
No. He could be either good
Fair or twink. No, I got you. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck. I might give it one. I don't know. I don't know.
Wait, is it a movie
You know what?
or
I
is it
think
a
I'll
series?
wait. I'll let you watch that one and I'll watch Castlevania and then we'll compare notes
All right.
and we'll decide on one. Allie, this is what you've been waiting for. We're about to go to motherfucking break, bitch. Not Real Radio. 75 continues. We'll be back. Barnaby and used to be going to join us. We're going to talk about some podcasts. Barnaby went on one, the Greg from Breaux Bridge Show. We also made Barnaby and used to be sit down and listen to at least 15, 20 minutes. It was hard enough to do that of each of the local podcasts, and we're going to have their reviews of that. Also, New Orleans at war. Believe it or not, it's happening. We'll touch on that a little bit. And why you should wear sunscreen while using a lemur. Also, PPVGuys, Not Real Movie News. We're not really going to get to half of that, so tune back in. Coming up at break, The Yafa Show. It's on YouTube.
Yafa.
Yeah, check him out. YAFA. Go search it. I'm going to play a little clips. It's American Stereotypes by British people. Also, CAIN Resurrection. The
right.
Cave. Not Real Radio 75.
That's twice, I swear to God. I swear to God, it touches me deep.
You just let us hold
No, because you keep on spilling it over. I think it's it, boy, Scotty.
Look, you're shaking so bad, Earl.
Wouldn't you be shaking if you had 2 piping hot cups of tea spilled on you?
Try one more time. Just let us hold the
God damn, how hot is that tea? That is good Earl Grey on this shit.
Sure, we can hold it.
Now, let me do this. I can get through this.
Time, weather, and...
You're listening to Not Real Radio, Not Real Music.
That's it, Al. Allie, get him ice. Everything's a mess.
Is there a car in here? Is there a car?
Get a carpet shampoo in there.
Everywhere.
Put this on there.
Everywhere.
Put it on there.
The great debate between the American and the British. It seems like this has been an ongoing debate for years between who has the better women, who has the better accents, who has the better teeth. But what do the British really think about Americans? What are some stereotypes the British have about Americans?
Stupid. I'd say that's the main one.
Not so smart, but fun, always enthusiastic.
Okay.
That's a positive.
What are some British stereotypes that they have about Americans?
There are a lot. English think Americans are stupid, dumb, they eat too much, they're loud, speak their mind, which I think is a good thing, but English are a lot more introverted and quiet.
Alex, you are?
I am American. I would say it's slow, better looking, crass probably, smarter.
Generally speaking, it's poorly travelled. The chubby kids are making a name for themselves the world over.
Don't get humour, or rather, don't get our sense of humour. I think, a very one-dimensional sense of humour, which is an unfortunate stereotype, I think. It's very competitive, very emotional, heart on sleeve type thing. Kind of opposite to us, really.
Loud, rude, wild.
Wild?
Wild.
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 Oh, wild.
Yeah.
Wild, okay. Right.
Like everything big.
Like everything big?
Big, everything big. Food, flags, cars, everything.
Just everything is big, you know. You go over there and like the portions are like double the size here, and
Yeah.
it's everything's larger than life over there, you know.
Their accents.
Their accents?
Yeah, and about getting fat.
They just sit around and eat all day.
Like to eat a lot, overweight.
Arrogant. Terrible accents. Jocks versus dweebs.
So like only two kinds of people, 2 categories?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Obsessed with how they look, and they have really nice teeth, like you.
Biscuits and cookies.
Yeah.
Like all
the one that confuses me.
Yeah, aren't all like biscuits cookies or all cookies biscuits or something like that?
Biscuits are bread. Like
Biscuits of
things.
bread?
Yeah, it's like little bread things. Yeah.
Like crackers.
But don't get me wrong, America's a great country. There's tons of things to love, such as
good music, like good arts. Arts is nice there. There's good food, real good food.
When you're not putting hormones in it, the food's quite nice.
Food.
The food?
I love food.
Friendly people.
You're friendly people.
I love the fact that people do actually speak their mind. People are really friendly on the street. You're sitting on the subway or wherever you are, just riding public transport, and anyone can say hi to you. They're loud and friendly, but it's great.
A lot of confidence. We don't have that.
You don't have that in England?
No.
Not a lot of confident people here?
No.
Freedom.
Freedom?
Freedom mainly.
There are some beautiful parts of it that I think even some Americans are unaware of. I'd say Montana is the most beautiful place I've ever been on the planet.
The architecture.
California.
California? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Place of dreams of. New Yorkers.
Climate, the healthy living. Americans are really friendly.
Yeah. I've never been, but I heard Vegas is quite good.
Sex, drugs, rock and roll.
All of the above. Well, I like Americans, especially the women. Yeah, they're good.
People say what they think. Yeah, honest, they say exactly what they think. There's no pretenses. It's good. I like that. It's a good place to eat.
Good place to eat.
Good place to eat. Good place to travel. You know, always friendly. Very hospitable. I always find that. Wherever you go, very hospitable.
But there's also some things the British just don't get about the Americans, such as...
I don't understand like the war on drugs. I don't understand a few things that happen in America.
Yeah.
But I kind of understand American motives, I believe.
Well, calling football soccer for one, I don't understand that.
The way that every place name has to have the country or state afterwards. Like, they often say I'm going to London, England, or I'm going to Atlanta, Georgia, or Paris, France. So, okay, I'll take it as read that you're going to Atlanta in Georgia. And, you know, unless you tell me something different, I'll assume that you're going to Boston and Massachusetts.
Right.
I just never got that.
Just save the oxygen, man. Save your oxygen.
If you say London, I'll assume you mean London here and not Ontario.
All right, so, I mean, I was getting on a plane one time, and I noticed, you know, one lady gets on eating like a bagel or something. Someone else gets on eating a sandwich. Someone else gets on holding a coffee. I think just, like, there's something weird about Americans that they just always need to be consuming something. I don't know. Maybe it's materialism or something. I don't know. But people just keep shoveling shit.
Tipping.
You don't get tipping?
Not in the States. There's an inbuilt assumption that you have to tip a lot.
Yeah.
And why not just make the prices? Why not pay them more? Because you know what I mean. If you don't leave a tip, isn't it really like bad manners?
Oh, that's very bad. Yeah.
Yeah. So here it's like you only do it if you've really had good service. Just pay the waitresses more. You know, make life a lot easier.
I mean, what you got to realise is we're now effectively the 51st state, so we kind of get everything. We're kind of like a wise older brother. You're sort of like, it's like our parents have divorced or something. You're sitting there going, you're not my real dad, and we're like, we sort of are. I was like this when I was your age. We were fucking up the rest of the world too. I think America is in its teenage years now. It really feels like that. It's like slightly awkward. They know what they want to be. They're annoyed at their responsibility. They don't want to tidy their room, but they know they have to. It's kind of a bit like that.
I am the American, so I couldn't tell you from a Brit's perspective what really annoys them the most. I'm sure it's everything. I'm sure it's the dental work, the good looks.
Like, why do they always go up at the end of sentences? They always go up at the end of sentences?
Yeah. Are you asking a question?
Yeah. Why? Sorry, why?
Keep altering their faces. Being obsessed with getting old. You can't stop age. It's ridiculous, really.
Interview people on the street. Guns?
Yeah, get rid of the guns.
Maybe stop that.
Spaghetti tacos.
So if you got to choose between America or the UK, which one would you choose?
UK.
UK.
Free healthcare. This is London. I just love how conservative it is. America's a bit too free for me, I guess.
For a short period, I'd like to live in the US.
UK all day, man. Like, I can't live in America. You know what I mean? Like, yo, it's crazy out there. If you're broke in America.
Yeah.
At least you can steal food here and live. Like America, you're fucked if you're broke. Like, can't do shit. You're just left behind, isn't it? Like.
US. Because people wouldn't care if I get fat.
Do they care here?
Like, they just give you an equal guy. Like, why are you eating so much food?
US. UK.
How about you?
Probably the UK.
I would spend my summers in the UK and the winters in the US. I do like Americans, just like British more.
Okay.
Oh, US, definitely. I'd live in California, definitely.
I think I'd probably just stay here, actually.
Neither.
US.
We love UK for now.
US.
Hands down the US.
US?
Yeah. I mean, people are a lot more like, there's not so many constraints. You can kind of be your own person. You can do what you want to some extent within the boundaries of the law, you know.
I do like the US a lot. I like sort of like the Deep South. Really good fun.
You like the Deep South?
Yeah, went to Deep South. Had a great time in the Deep South.
The Southern hospitality.
Yeah, you can just do whatever you want. It's great, and everyone's really open, and you know, everything's it's creature comforts. You know, food, beer, sports.
If you guys like this episode, feel free to subscribe for great videos like these every week. Tell you. What's some American stereotypes we have about the British?
Bad teeth.
Bad teeth? They have bad teeth.
Bad teeth is a common one.
Don't brush your teeth. Teeth crooked. I don't know.
They have bad teeth.
Them teeth. Them.
CAIN Resurrection. Check them out. They're on Facebook. They got some videos up there. Yeah, Google them. CAIN Resurrection from New Orleans.
That's another really good song, too.
Bands in your backyard.
It is.
Are they
yeah,
on?
They are on yeah, they are.
All right, well, good. Something that's not good. Barnaby and used to be supposed to come in here. This is another. We don't have a guest, so let's come up with something. So we get the old folks in here. And we gave him a task. Barnaby's task was to go on the fucking Scoop show, I thought. He ends up on the Greg from Breaux Bridge show to bring Pickle his birthday present because it was Pickle's birthday. Happy birthday, Pickle.
Happy birthday, Pickle.
And, he ends up on the Greg, of all shows, the Greg from Breaux Bridge show. So it'll be interesting to see. I haven't got a chance to listen to it.
I haven't either. No. I haven't had a chance to.
What?
What?
You listened to the Greg from Breaux Bridge show with Barnaby.
I'm sorry. I did listen a little bit of that one.
Now I'm confused. You have listened to Greg from Breaux Bridge with Barnaby, right? Because I'm looking at you because I never listened to it. How am I going to know if he's even telling the truth?
I don't know.
You listened to it. That's how. Motherfucker. Oh, man.
If it's not on a cue card.
I know. Allie, should we bring him in now? We also made him listen to a bunch of other podcasts, right? Local ones that I listened to. I was like, hey, man, here. Put these in there. Got them set up in there, and they sat in a room, and they listened. They were in there for a while. It's been keeping them busy. They're staying with us. They're staying with us over the 4th of July weekend because they got.
Are you serious?
They got like mites or something, or bed bugs or something. They got to fumigate their house, so like they don't have a place to live, and I can't.
A lot of fleas.
Yeah, and it's like, oh man. So I take my vacation. I'm stuck with Barnaby. So it kept them busy for 2 days listening to these podcasts.
Phew.
That was good.
God
and
damn, that's a lot of podcasts.
Yeah, they're outside smoking and drinking. So I don't know. You want to go get them?
I guess.
All right.
Oh,
Hey,
boy.
boys, it's me.
Oh, boy.
I'm here.
I want the microphone.
I'm Bob.
I want the microphone.
You used to be.
Holy shit.
Good to see you, Mayday. How you
Hey,
doing?
I'm here. I'm back.
How you doing,
Used to
Mayday?
be.
Looking good, baby.
Used to be wild.
All right.
Oh, my
Hold
Lord.
on.
Wow.
I'll sit right there. I don't know. Are they going to share her microphone? I didn't do it.
No, I want this one.
Why does she got to be here?
Because she listened to the shows, too.
you
She
know what?
actually
Look,
has a reason to that.
I'm going to let her have it. I
Tim
don't
Lottie's
care.
not here.
I don't have anything to say anyway. I'm going to let her have mine.
Oh, boy.
Really?
This
But
is...
I thought, yeah.
Oh, Allie, what are you fucking... Where's Allie going?
God.
And she goes to the bathroom again.
We don't need
This is
her.
great.
I'm here now.
What's up? Used to be.
bad
God
idea.
damn.
How y'all doing?
Oh, yeah, it's a bad idea,
Jesus,
Barnaby.
dude.
How
Very
y'all
bad.
doing tonight? Not real radio
Oh,
guys.
it's
The
been a
boss
minute.
said that it was going to be me talking first. You didn't go on the show.
I
I bring
don't-
the
Nobody wants
snacks
to
to
fucking
Pickle.
hear you talk. We couldn't hear a shitting thing you said on that show
How-
you did the other week.
How did Pickle look?
He looking bad. He's
Looking
bad,
good.
boss. He's looking bad.
Oh, man.
He's rough. I don't think he's eating right. He's not eating right. You remember the belly used to be hard?
Yeah.
It's not hard no more.
What's it? What is it?
It's like gooey.
What do you mean it's gooey?
It's
You felt
gooey.
feeling his belly?
You didn't have to. You,
could
just
just
look
see
at
it.
it.
Oh,
You
God.
look at it and you like that belly real gooey.
All right. I mean, other than that,
He'd eat the snacks.
He was eating the whole time?
He'd eat the snacks.
Really?
He'd eat all the snacks you give
Oh,
him for
the
his
ones you
birthday.
brought him? Oh, really? The
all
Mountain
right,
Dew?
well, good.
All right.
Oh, you drank the Mountain Dew?
Yeah, he drank it up. Yeah,
Really?
before I left.
All
It was
of it?
gone. He'd come in the show, he'd yell at me every once in a while. And then he'd get real red in the face. He's even more angry than usual.
I'm already bored.
All right, well, you just sit there.
We're not
and be
going to talk
bored.
about Tim Laddie. I don't know
I'm
even
interested.
why
I
I'm
want to know
here.
how. All right, used to be. I'm curious on how Pickle was doing.
He's doing that. He's all right, though. He's mad. Very mad. They asked about Mayday.
Oh, what'd they say about me?
Hey, man, fuck Mayday.
Oh, why?
DJ Sprinkles, they don't like him.
They don't like
All
Sprinkles,
They're
huh?
homosexual.
You know what's-
He playing poo.
Sprinkles
All right.
is not a fucking
That makes sense.
homosexual, and fucking when Sprinkles comes out,
That's what I try to tell him.
You
It
know?
doesn't matter, boss. Whatever you say. He wanted to call him Greg now. I was supposed to tell you that. Pickle wanted to be called Greg.
All right. Greg?
Greg. From somewhere.
Greg from
Breaux
Breaux Bridge?
Bridge.
That's it.
Yeah, I think it's a different guy. Equally as fat, but different guy. And maybe that's what it is. You got the two confused, right?
A lot of people in there, kind of like right now.
Yeah.
You can't keep track of what's going on.
I don't know, man. I just did what I did. I give somebody the snacks. I
Somebody
thought it was
ate 'em,
Pickle.
right?
Yeah. All right. I'll have to call Pickle and ask him. I'd call Bigo, but he's so cryptic. He'd send me back a message. I wouldn't know what the fuck it meant. Maybe 4 o'clock, maybe 3 o'clock. Fuck, might be canceled. I don't know.
I don't know, man. They had a good time.
Did
All
you?
right.
All right.
Yeah, he had a real good time.
Why do you say that? Used to be.
He left here at 4 o'clock. He didn't come back until 8. He was
They're
there
doing
for
the show.
4
Only 4
hours. I
hours?
thought
I
the
mean,
show
the show was already an hour and a
I thought
half,
the show was an
right?
hour long. He told me he'd be right back. I'm
I think
sitting
I
there
was right
fucking
back.
twiddling my thumbs, cleaned the whole fucking house, did
Oh, that's
everything
nice.
I could possibly do.
It's good, huh?
And
I
then
did a
just
train.
wondering, he sent me a text message, you know, those
Yeah. I
texts
thought about
that-
not
where
coming
it's
back.
not a
Flip
call,
phone,
it's like
right?
words that come on your phone, and it's at 6:30, and it says, "I'm about to be heading home soon," and I said, "Okay."
So he didn't come home.
Hour and a
did he
half
I was
later,
doing the show.
hour and a half later, I get a message. I'm on my way.
I was doing the show. The boys want to talk.
What the fuck was he doing
They
there
wanted
that
to
fucking
talk
long?
He
into
was
the
probably
boys.
hanging out. He was getting
I'm
content.
not gonna lie, I did have a little bit of an enjoyable time alone.
Oh, did you?
Ah,
With
Thinking
my
about Tim
Night
Laddie?
Stars books, yes. I was reading my
That's all
Night
she
Stars
does.
books. I
Really?
was
It's
also
Sam the
playing
Elephant?
Sick.
interviews with Tim Laddie, videos that I have
All right.
on there.
Unhygienic.
You had a
And
little
I was-
romantic time.
Yeah, I
well,
was
that's going
listening to
good.
it. You know,
All right. Well, that was good then.
Yeah.
Should have taken more time
Yeah.
to complain
I
more
don't
than
know,
anything.
boss.
but I mean, you
tried
know,
to
when you
do
tell
it.
me you're gonna be home at a time and then you're not there, you know, it pisses me off a little bit. I'm
And
not
like
gonna
Cheese
lie.
says, that kind of thing's going to happen.
Fuck
from
Cheese,
time to
I don't
time.
like that motherfucker.
I don't know. He's all right.
No,
He's not on the list.
no.
He's not on the list, though.
All right. Well, do y'all... I don't know how that went. I told you, man. Hey, you listened to the show. What did you think? How'd he do?
Why you gonna ask him? We don't have a clip for that.
Shut up and let the man
What's wrong,
talk.
Orangutan? Don't got a
Barnaby.
clip
Thought he
for
did
that.
all right.
Shut up.
Thought he
I'm
did all
doing a show. I know what I'm doing. That's why they asked me.
Can I get some water?
Yeah, why don't you blow
get
your
a little
nose into
water.
it, too?
I don't need to blow my nose.
That
I
should
thought he did
change.
all right.
You did what?
I thought he
can't
did
hear you. They
I know, right? The too
I'm
many
sorry,
of
but
them.
I'll
It's
be
all right.
quiet.
Considering the quality
They're
of
a
that
little
show,
wild.
how could you tell?
Kind of like now. You weren't happy with the quality.
I couldn't hear him.
Really?
I couldn't hear him. You gotta understand, I
You
got
can't
bad
hear
ears.
nothing.
No, I got bad ears, but listen to me. I could hear the fat one. I could hear the other one, the little fucking faggot one. I
The
hear
twink,
them yelling and singing and whatever carrying on shit they're doing in there.
Yeah.
Can't hear Barnaby. He's either mumbling like a motherfucker as usual, or, you know, his microphone wasn't loud
Maybe
enough.
you just
or,
ignore me. That's what it is.
Is that what it was?
I think she ignored me,
Oh, you
Mayday.
couldn't. So I'm turning it up as loud as I possibly
Right.
can, you know, to
Yeah,
hear him. And next thing I know,
That
they're
was
yelling
Pickle.
and laughing and crazy into the microphone. I wonder, how do people listen to this? I don't understand. Yeah. You know, it's hard. And then you try to turn it back down because, good Lord, I just gave myself an aneurysm. It's so loud. Blew my fucking drums out, blew my fucking brains out. So then I'm like, shit. So I turn the shit down, then I can't hear nothing.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And
Well, all over
Barnaby
the
comes
place.
back on not saying shit.
Really?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
wanted to hear him then.
Well, yeah, I want to hear what he's doing. I want to hear what
Hey,
the fuck
see
he's
that?
saying.
You kept trying to keep an eye on
You
him.
never
I
know
know
what
he's
kind of
trying
shit
to-
he's
yeah,
gonna
he's trying to
say.
say if I say
You know,
something bad
he
about her.
embarrasses me.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got a point.
yeah.
Probably
He was
is.
saying some
All
bad
right.
shit about her.
Really? You heard something?
I heard
What'd
a
he
couple
say?
little things.
I
You
didn't
know
say
what?
nothing.
I-
Shut
I
the
think
fuck
it-
up, man.
No, shut up, shut
Let you
up.
play with your
Let me
toys.
tell you what else I did when I was alone here.
What'd you do?
I cleaned the kitchen. I cleaned up everything. I made ice. You know,
Made
I
ice?
cleaned the trays out real
Is
good.
that
and
you
I
that made that
made
ice?
Yeah, there's no ice in this place.
Yeah, no.
And then,
Dude, Allie is like, hey, you want some water? And she's like, wait, there's ice in here. Dude, I had ice, like, first time in a long time.
it was hot
ice in
as
there.
fuck in here a second ago. Yeah, he needed ice.
I don't know what he's a boss.
We needed ice.
He's a very
Shut
nice
up,
man,
I'm not
but he's,
finished what
you
I
know,
was saying,
he's
too.
frugal.
You know what? I was gonna make a nice dinner for him since he was coming home at a decent time.
All
I was
right.
I'm gonna
All right.
cook
Yeah,
something,
that's
you
nice.
know?
Right.
So I make 2 sandwiches, you know?
She makes
Bologna.
ice.
I know, and I made sandwiches also. I made bologna.
Bologna
That was
sandwiches?
good.
I took a piece of bologna. I put, you know, the cheese where you peel the plastic
Oh, the
off and
sliced
it's
cheese.
got
That's
all
my
the,
Yeah, the
favorite.
crab
the,
cheese.
the lines
You like
in
that,
it from the
Barnaby?
plastic.
All right.
I don't even know if it's real
feed
food,
the
but it
elephant that
tastes
sometimes?
delicious. It tastes good.
Really?
I made 2 sandwiches here. Then I sat here and looked at the fucking wall, okay?
All right.
And wondered where the fuck he was. Watched flies flying around his fucking sandwich, and I said, you know what? Fuck him. I'm hungry. I ate both of those things. I ate both of them. And guess what? When he got here, I didn't have no dinner for him. He was on his own. I wasn't doing nothing.
You know what I like about that cheese, Mayday?
What's that?
It's always there.
I get
It's
the
very
good
reliable
cheese.
cheese.
I
it
like
might
the
not
ones
be the
with
greatest
the
tasting,
plastic
but
that you unwrap the individual slices.
it says I'm cheese, and you know what? It always is.
All right, well, that makes sense. Not really, but...
I know, with the fucking sandwiches.
Well, man, did you hear Barnaby on the show? Or
I
was
did,
it,
actually.
was
It,
just
it,
not-
it sounded okay. I mean, it could have been better, obviously.
I
but,
did my best.
you know, I think it was out of your hands, Barnaby.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
All right. I
It's
like
just
it.
one thing.
I never like
you
it
know?
because you killed the elephant, but now I kind of like it.
That really
'cause
upset you. I didn't know that
you
upset you
fucking
that
kill the
much.
elephant, man.
Why?
I watched it for 15 years, and you just walk over and kill it in 15 seconds.
Yeah,
That's
you
not
doing
right.
that?
He
You
is.
did that?
He bring back memories.
That's an endangered species. They use
Oh, not
special
that kind of
elephants
elephant.
to make that
I know.
shampoo and conditioner, and you're
I
gonna
think
kill
it's
it?
all profit,
Fed him
personally.
proper chips, and you
Hey, hey, that fucking those elephants are
spend a
our
lot of money on
livelihood.
those.
We don't live unless this
I know.
motherfucker goes and squeezes
Yeah,
the
you're
anal
right.
glands
Y'all
and
both-
makes this shampoo and
That's right.
conditioner for
Tell
these
him.
rich assholes. So you can't kill the shit that's fucking providing my lifestyle. What is wrong
Thank
with
you.
you?
All I asked for
don't
is a
like this
bologna
Mayday
sandwich,
guy
but I
either.
was
He
going
needs to
for
get
too
out of
long.
here. He's got these veins popping out of his head.
All right, all right.
He's turning
Hold
red
down.
as a
Allie,
beet.
you're the
What is
only
he
one that can
doing?
fix it. Oh, come on, man. Oh, man.
I told you she got a wild.
Yeah, you're right, she is. All right, man.
I need to worry
Wow.
about
You
John.
did
The
okay
shit's gonna
job,
take every
though.
time. Fucking
can say
Barnaby
what I
used
wanna
to be getting in the
say.
same room. Shit gets heated up, man.
Oh, yeah, I got to live
Once
with
you get
that.
to a
I get
certain age,
nervous.
you don't care what the fuck you say. You just tell it
damn.
like it is. I'm
I
not holding
get it.
back
I
for
would have been
nothing,
mad at
me.
you for killing a fucking elephant if it wasn't so goddamn funny. I'm like, hey, it was an expensive joke.
Yeah, it's a real fucking joke. It's funny, yeah.
But it's
Keep
not funny
fucking
when you
laughing,
watch it
y'all.
for
Yeah, it's
15
real
years.
fucking funny.
I thought you said like 18 years.
1815X Pickle. He know the numbers. He the number man, not me. Or Greg. You want to be called Greg now.
Greg. Greg gets animated.
Really? I
Greg
think
likes
he's
to
very
yell.
Confused.
Greg likes to yell a lot.
Oh, yeah. Into the microphone.
Right.
Yes,
Right
that's
into
what I
there.
was trying to say.
And that may be a little bit of a
Phone.
problem.
Got a lima
You just got to back up off of it if you're going to yell.
Back up off of it and sit yourself down. Tanger ain't chronic. Yeah, I'm fucked up now.
Yeah, me too, about they were
I
giving
wish
me
I
beer.
was. Y'all got drugs? What do you have in here?
Hey, we're going to do that later.
You got bourbon?
Czar ran out of drugs. I didn't tell him.
What? You did
invite
what?
me here with no
Yeah,
drugs?
I'm on what? I just on a vacation.
Sorry, boss. You ran no more drugs. They're
Somebody
gone.
better get some.
This is fucked up,
Quick.
dude. That's not funny. You better go back to Greg from Breaux Bridge Show and get the fucking drugs.
Fuck Greg from Breaux
That's
Bridge.
what they were doing. The
Fuck all
fucking
these
4 hours
assholes.
doing all that drugs.
4 hours out
You
of the
said
house.
they bring them snacks, so I bring
I
them
thought he
snacks.
got in another accident
Not
on the
all
way
of 'em.
home.
All right,
It's
y'all calm down.
ridiculous.
I do. I'm sorry,
They
boss.
did have some funny moments. Barnaby is entertaining. I
Thank
did
you,
like him
Mayday.
on there.
All right.
It was pretty funny. I didn't know I heard him that bad with the fucking elephant, but it is fun to
Of
shoot
all
a
the
fucking
fucked
elephant.
up things that happened
Yeah.
in this guy's life.
Yeah, there's
You
one
killing
friend.
the elephant.
Yeah, it's like it's
But he's
one
a
friend.
fucking asshole. He said nice things about me, but he's still a fucking asshole. Yeah, asshole who said nice things about
I'm
me.
not gonna lie, it was enjoyable shooting that elephant just because it's such a big
you,
fucking
Mayday.
all over.
You're sick.
Hope
You're
somebody shoots
sick.
your Lima. Fucking
It's too
skins
quick
it.
for that. I mean, you can't miss this elephant, Barnaby.
It's ridiculous.
I don't know. I take back you being a nice man.
All right. Used to be. You okay over there?
What do you mean?
She goes,
What are you asking me?
When she checks out,
I thought
wow.
she was dead. I was excited.
I don't know what
All
to
right.
do on this show. I talk, I get in trouble. I don't talk. You say something stupid about it. You know? What do you want me to say or do?
All right. What I want you to do, y'all, listen to a little bit of the M-Hog show.
God,
When-
please, no.
They were talking about on episode, I believe it's that last one, 377. They're up there, man. 377 shows. It's
360.
pretty,
Wow,
no,
really?
377, Pickle.
360.
It's not your turn. They were talking about who is Colin McGregor.
Who is that?
Who is that?
That's the guy who's fighting Mayweather.
Oh.
It's the UFC fighter
Oh, that
versus
UFC
the boxer.
shit. That's some faggot shit. Every time I turn it on, listen to me. They're not fighting, okay? Every time I turn it on, it's these two fucking dudes, and
That's
they're
the
just
wrong
on the
show.
ground with each other, hugging and squeezing on each other, and
that
head
wrestling?
going in the
Maybe
crotch.
that's the right show.
Their heads going in
All
each
right.
other's balls.
You don't like UFC.
Why would I want to watch this?
What about regular boxing?
That's what it is. You don't
You know,
understand.
boxing. I don't really like any of this. You know.
Right.
I like wrestling though.
All right, we're supposed to be talking about the M-Hog
Well,
show.
all this
Now-
other shit.
I
you're
don't
telling
know,
me.
boss. You should have asked me.
All right.
You brought that up. What do you want me
So
to say?
that's what they were talking about. The host of it, well, Black Wayne. I guess that's not White Wayne or Buddy Wayne.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I don't know.
There's different
Maybe
colors
it's a
of them
different one.
now.
I listened to it. There
All
definitely was a
white.
guy's voice that I haven't heard before. He was pretty good. Kyle Smith's on there. Dude, Kyle Smith.
He's still
incredible.
funny? Really?
He's pretty. I like him
All right.
just as a person. Like, he could talk about anything and it's entertaining to me. Buck Lightning's on there. He's got the adverse effect. I think I have to
It
go in.
makes me want to drive my car into a school bus full of 8-year-olds.
Fuck them 8-year-olds. They had it coming.
Wow.
A Mayday mashup.
You guys are really on a roll tonight. You know what I mean?
What did y'all think of that, Barnaby? Did you enjoy the show at all?
I don't know. I fell asleep.
You fell asleep
I
during the
fell
show?
asleep.
Why'd you fall asleep?
Because I got tired.
Really?
I don't care about that. It's
At
boxing.
all.
I like to watch boxing. I think that's a very good sport. I enjoy it. But I don't want to
Sit
listen
there
to
for-
some guys talk about what they think a boxing match is going to be.
Really? All right.
All right,
I
that
thought you
makes
would have
sense.
been in. Okay.
It makes sense. I'm kind of like that. Baseball, I can't watch baseball on TV, but I can listen to it on the radio. But I definitely could not listen to people talk about people playing baseball.
Really? Even
That's
people getting
extra
shot
boring.
at?
Yeah. What?
All right.
All right, what?
All right, it was all right.
It was all right?
It was all right.
All right, well, it gets a good rating. That's our rating system. It
Well,
was all right.
you know, it just seems like a common theme in these local podcasts is that you can't. They're hard to listen to. I had the same trouble with this. You know, one guy is fucking in the other room trying to talk to the microphone in here, and then the other one's so far up on it, yelling and screaming
I'm
that
confused.
I can't, you know,
Right.
I can't watch or listen to a show where I'm diddling the fucking volume knob the entire time. I got other things to be diddling when I'm looking at my photos
Diddle
of
that
Tim
fucking
Laddie.
bologna
And I'm trying to
sandwich.
listen to this as background
All
noise
right.
so nobody else around can hear, you know, what I'm doing in there. And I mean, I can't figure out how loud or quiet to put it. It's killing me.
Gotcha.
I can't do it.
Next one, y'all listen to the scoop where you were supposed to be going, Barnaby.
I think I went to the wrong place.
All right. Well, it's a.
Welcome
That's
to
a
another episode
fucking
of
problem.
this-
I'm sorry. I give somebody the snack.
Tonight
Greg
we're going to
Pickle.
have special guest, Mr. Chris Rico with the...
Yeah, this is the last one. Scoop 44. I don't know. Pickle takes more breaks than cheese sometimes. I don't know what's going on. I haven't seen any sign
know,
of the
right?
scoop. We're
No
lacking.
life.
We're lacking content. Lucky
God
for us.
damn, huh?
Netflix updated a bunch of Watch It Nows, and that burnt up 15 minutes. If not, can't rely on Pickle for fucking any bits. He's doing so good too.
Right?
His show sounded way better than ours.
For a little
For
bit.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
And he wasn't doing it.
Right.
He wasn't fucking doing it. That was your chance, man.
Take
Yeah.
them down. Go.
Yeah,
Go.
I guess I don't know what's going on with them. Alpha versus Beta, they were
I didn't
talking
get to
about.
say anything about what I thought, I guess.
Oh, really? Did you get to listen? I'm sorry. Y'all kind of like looking like y'all
you
sleeping
guys
over
told
there.
me to put it on. You
All right.
know, I tried to. It was a video.
Right.
And there was this wrinkly ass sheet behind him, you know, and then
It was a
there's this
tablecloth.
picture-in-picture thing on
do
the
you know that?
screen. It
You
was
could
like
tell.
people there, and then you could see another little thing there with people.
All right.
I didn't understand that.
With the
You
people
couldn't
on the
see who
video?
was who. There was this
Oh, all right.
children's village in the background with trains and like
Children's
clouds.
village,
and,
all right. I
you know,
understand. Yeah,
some
that-
weird shit. And then same thing. I mean, well, the problem here, I think, was mostly they're talking. It sounds relatively okay.
All right.
Next thing you know,
What is that?
they turned the air
Drop
on.
the clutch.
And I mean, it must have been right next to the microphone because
Oh, yeah.
all I
it
hear
was
is just
loud.
like this
I
loud.
remember that.
But then again,
That
last
was on that
time
television
I tried
program.
to listen to Not Real Radio, this shit we're on now.
Right. Echo.
It sounded so fucked up. It sounded worse than all three of
It
those
did.
podcasts we just mentioned.
Sounded like all three of
Worse
them played at the same
than
time.
the Greg from Breaux shit
I almost
show,
threw up.
the fucking M Hogs, and the Pickle Scoops or the
all right.
Scoop.
No, I know. We
mean,
had some trouble.
Not Real Radio talks all this shit. You guys talk all this shit like
Hey,
y'all are the
Joe.
greatest fucking thing ever. And then
She
the
don't
last
mean
2
it,
weeks,
boss.
your show was a
She been
shit
drinking.
show. You couldn't listen to it
No,
on
I
YouTube.
totally-
What
I
happened
know.
here?
I'm
You couldn't listen to it.
We
You even
addressed
talked
that last
about
week.
how bad it was, and then you did the same shit 2 weeks in a
We
row.
did. You couldn't even hear how bad we were talking about ourselves because the show sounded
All of these
so
shows
bad.
suck. All
I'm
these
sorry, boss.
podcasts.
She
I don't
doesn't mean it.
understand what this is. Podcasts. We didn't have that. We had the radio or we had the TV. What is this podcast? I don't have a pod.
kinda like the
Nobody uses
radio.
an iPod. That's fucking old technology at this point. What do you call it? Why is it called a podcast? Is it casting from somewhere? I don't get you guys. You guys arrogant bastard. You think you're doing something people want to listen to. Nobody gives a shit about podcasts. What is this? It's
I'm
as
so
bad as all
sorry,
the
boss.
shit
No,
bands
it's
around.
funny.
All these bands,
She's
you
got
want
a
to be a
good
fucking
point.
musician.
She been
You
drinking.
can't play worth the shit. It sounds like shit, but you insist on keep playing, get mad when nobody comes to your show. Same thing here. Putting out horrible shows, wonder why nobody's listening to it. It seems simple to me. I don't see why y'all are so surprised, you know, that this shit ain't catching on. Shit ain't catching
I'm so sorry,
on.
boss. She doesn't mean it. Used to be we had
I mean,
to
she has
talk
a point.
outside.
We've had a
Oh,
couple.
I totally
it's been
agree
a
with him.
couple weeks.
Yeah. Oh, once we
Oh,
don't.
cuffed up
couple
indeed.
weeks. I like that.
We got to make 75 listens on this
Oh,
show.
God.
I don't know. It might not happen. The numbers already, the live listeners right now is
Uh-huh.
already low. So there's
Really?
potential. This is it.
What happens if we don't
And I
hit
didn't book
75?
any more guests. Like we have no
Hopefully
more
this will
guests.
be the end.
Yeah.
The last
My
one.
only friend, the end.
Oh God! Now they're trying to sing. This is great. Y'all gonna do music?
Yeah,
Y'all
we're
gonna
gonna
do
get the
music
harmonica.
next time? Is that what y'all gonna try? Y'all gonna
I'm
be
about to get the
musicians
harp.
too? Anybody's a musician. Buy some equipment. Just get
That
up
was
there.
me.
It sounded good,
Mayday,
Barnaby.
you're doing good.
Thank you, buddy.
You're 2 for 3.
Oh, I wish y'all never would have
Hey, that's
encouraged.
not bad.
Hello?
I
You
wish
said
y'all
that
never
one
would have
stupid
encouraged
fucking thing.
Barnaby to sing. That was
I'm
stupid.
trying to do my job.
Stupid.
You said mean things about the boss.
No, that's all right, man. Really.
All
You
right.
said some true things.
Hey,
You know? How about
I
this?
tell it like it is.
How about we listen to some PPV guys? Because that's the only one I didn't let y'all listen to. Because we actually have PPV guys right now. We'll play it and then maybe
PP guys. What?
PPV, like
What does
PP?
it stand for?
Popcorn, piss, and vinegar.
So it is PP.
I don't like that. You're not supposed to play with it.
What's the vinegar for?
To clean up, I guess. Disinfectant.
Okay.
That
All
makes
right,
sense.
let's
I
listen
clean
to
up.
it.
When I
let's
clean up Southport, I'll put vinegar on everything.
Yeah, you left that shit in the parking lot, you nasty
I had
bastard.
to clean it up.
It was Barnaby.
That was not good. I had corn in it.
That looked like elephant shit. He's been spending too much time with the elephants.
Mark Badnetto, he wanted me to find out who did it. And I said it definitely was somebody ate corn.
All right. Well, that's helpful. Allie, put that
Barnaby's
in your
on the case.
investigation.
All right, man.
I read on Facebook that there was no corn in it. So you're wrong. You lied again.
I didn't fucking lie. You can't believe Facebook. It's on the internet. I'm not on the internet. I kind of am on the internet.
You need to get with the damn times.
Maybe I'm full of shit, too.
All right, maybe you are. I don't know. PPV guys, let's do it. Let us know what y'all think.
All right, let's get this over with.
I hear the popcorn.
I think that must be the piss, right?
We are Popcorn, Piss, and Vinegar, and
That
this
was
is
right.
not real movie news. My name's Chris.
My name is Scott.
Barnaby Wyld.
JB4 in the house.
All right, JB4, go ahead. It's your turn to gloat.
Oh, yes.
Oh, boy.
So, the auction for all the Star Wars paraphernalia that we were talking about a couple episodes ago, Luke's lightsaber sold for the number that I guessed, $450,000 to Ripley's Believe It or Not.
What? Are you gonna
estate.
say- are you gonna say curtain one,
garbage?
or are you
They
going to
just
say
said who?
$1,000?
That's Let's Make a Deal.
Just take curtain one.
Let's
Yeah,
not make a deal.
I'll take curtain one.
Hooray! You won the kitty letter.
Woohoo!
Okay. Well, what did the R2D2? What did the R2D2 unit go for?
2.1 million.
2.7 million.
2.7 million. Holy damn!
Which I'm still utterly confused about this. But you can listen. You can listen to the show as to why
Star Wars
I'm utterly
freaks.
confused, and Scott completely understands it, which that fucks me up even more. So, all right, Scott, give me your news
My
here,
news
man.
is Catherine Langford, who I have no idea who that is.
She played Hannah on 13 Reasons Why.
Did you
on
watch
Netflix.
that?
No, I didn't watch it. But
Great show.
I heard Not Real Radio like recap it every fucking week, so I don't need to watch it.
There you go. Just like Breaking
There you
Bad.
go.
You don't need to watch it.
Greatest show on the history of television.
That's it. Well, she's the front runner. She's number one. She's in the lead, mind you, to play Barbara Gordon in Josh Whedon's Batgirl.
So she is going to be the bad girl. Well, she's the
Maybe
front
not.
runner.
She's the front
right?
runner.
So
She's number one on the list of all the internet geeks out there.
It's Joss Whedon.
What did I say?
Josh.
Well, Josh Whedon's Batgirl. Maybe you'll get this girl, Catherine Langford, but while Joss Whedon's Batgirl will get some other up and coming.
Couldn't it be that maybe, they always play all of this stupid bullshit of, couldn't 13 Reasons Why be a prequel?
Maybe.
And she drowns in the tub and then, resurrects to become Batgirl.
Spoiler alert.
Maybe.
She becomes Batgirl.
Shared universes.
There it is.
I get it.
All right, I had enough of this shit. All
Very
right,
good.
so look, check it out. Look, 5 stars for PPV, 5 stars for Not Real Radio, 5 stars for Scary Thoughts. 5-star General says that if you are a true fan of any of these shows, you will write a goddamn review on iTunes
3
and subscribe.
stars for these
Thanks
shit
for listening.
shows.
End scene.
All right, that was PPV guys.
You know what? That was one of the better ones out of all the ones we talked about.
Oh, really?
It sounded pretty good.
Out of the other PPVs, out of the shows you listen
The
to.
content wasn't all that interesting, but it sounded good. The guys sounded professional. They sounded intelligent, rather than most of these
All right.
guys.
It seems like they have been getting better over the past couple
You think so?
shows. Yeah, I've been listening and keeping on tabs on it,
I hear the life being sucked out of the Elder. Not that there was much left in there.
Which one's
I
the
definitely
elder?
feel like he's going down. He's the guy that kind of talks like this, you know what
Oh,
I mean?
yeah,
It's like,
okay.
oh, let's get this shit over with.
Yeah, but
Get up
he
here.
sounds
He's
like
not
he knows
having
what he's
fun
talking
anymore.
about,
I don't
though,
think so.
No. I don't even think he likes movies anymore.
He's just
Love
like the-
has fucked his brain. up.
Really?
Oh, yeah, one-track mind. He's a love machine. And he don't
I
work
love
for
it,
nobody
baby.
but you.
Let me tell you something.
I know the feeling because every
Let me
time
tell you
I even
something,
hear
Barnaby.
Tim Laddie's name,
The love builds up inside of me, and I'm a new woman.
Hey, you
I
fucking
feel like
got
I'm
problem.
19 years old again.
Yeah, a long way
Fucking
to
everybody
go.
in town. That's how I feel.
Got a long way to go.
The good old
Got a
days.
what?
She got a long way to go.
Before I had the ball and chain of this
Long
old
way to go back
asshole.
to that life.
Get out of here, bastard. Nobody gives a fuck about you, Barnaby. I'm tired of your shit.
All right, y'all two calm down.
Well,
I'll tell you
goddamn
what.
it, man.
Allie,
He's killing me.
Come back in here. Get her out of here. Let's go. Come
What?
on.
No, I'm not
Barnaby,
finished.
go. Y'all go
I'm
in the
not
back.
finished. I
and
got more to say. Come on.
Go watch Netflix or something.
I don't want to watch Netflix no more.
All right, well, do something back there.
Y'all are drugs, boss. Sorry.
All right. Jesus Christ. All right, Mayday. And I shut the door. God damn. That was interesting. All right. I don't know if they like the shows or not. Doesn't sound like it.
Used
I
to be,
still
had a
have
couple-
no idea where Barnaby went or what happened, and you're not any help. Did you? You said you
Why did
listened
y'all
to the
let
show.
them
I'm
come
starting
on,
to think
dude?
you didn't even
That
listen
was
to
stupid.
it.
It was boring and it was weird.
It was boring for you. I kind of enjoyed it.
Well, yeah, I guess because I didn't
It's
get to
kinda
be in it, involved in it, maybe.
Oh,
No, I
well.
did listen to the Greg from
It's like
Breaux Bridge
Fight Club.
Show. I thought it was good.
It was good.
It was good. I
So
thought
Barnaby,
though.
what?
What?
What did he do? Just destroy the show? Did he even say anything? It was.
Oh no, I mean he definitely had one person's entertainment is another person's destroying the show. So
Oh, right,
you know what I
right.
mean? Kind of like what I found
Man.
funny with the whole elephant thing and all that. Some people may say disrupted the show, but cohesively, I thought it worked out well with
I
it.
don't think you can fuck that show up. It's kind of supposed to be a fun, crazy. It's kind of like how we used to be at Pickle Scoop back in the day, where it's supposed to be chaotic and freaking everywhere.
Well, I
think,
like it
you know.
because it's like a spin-off. Like, not that it's not to discredit it neither. It's just kind of a cool thing that happened.
Yeah, because the Greg from Breaux Bridge thing grew from Pickle Scoop, from him calling
Well,
in.
House of Goats, Kevin and Brian, they've always been a favorite guest. They starred in a bunch of the radio plays, like the Queer at PPV guys.
Oh yeah,
I'd
the
say.
Goat Boys.
Yeah, they've always been involved in stuff. And then Greg was a caller to the Pickle Scoop show. And then now he's got like his own show,
Right.
like a spin-off, man. It's
That's what I'm
awesome.
saying. He became
and then
like,
Barnaby works for me, and
Oh,
most
it's
of the
kinda
time
funny
now
how it's
lives
all
here for a
intertwined.
week. And then he's on that show, even if I sent him to the wrong show. I don't know. I figured Pickle would be there. I thought he
That was
on the
kinda
show
funny.
every week.
He
I
was
fucked
convinced
up.
Pickle was there. I'll say that. Barnaby was.
I think he thought Greg was Pickle.
I think so too.
That's what it sounded like to me. I mean,
Listening to the show, would you?
I
get?
thought the same thing.
Oh, okay.
For a minute, I thought Pickle was there, and then he turns out he wasn't.
Yeah, when
but
he
kept
came
on
home, he was
saying-
acting weird, and he
Right.
didn't want to tell me. Like I
Why?
knew it was because I think he didn't want to like tell me Pickle was doing bad. Because then I might have felt like a schmuck for not like bringing the gifts myself.
Oh, I got you.
yeah, this
That
dude
makes a
didn't
little
want to
more
go
sense.
so bad
But
that
then
he
he get-
sends Barnaby.
but then Barnaby comes back, and dude, before I can even ask him,
Yeah,
like
he had a
used to
great
be
time?
just pounces on him, bro. Like
Really?
a fucking angry.
4 hours? I
Like
mean-
you
I mean, he wa-
attacked
he was
a
gone a long
mother
time.
cub or something, whatever it is.
Yeah, yeah, I know what
Mother
you mean.
tiger's cub or something. Like she was on him, dude.
Really?
She was pissed. Yeah, so. Like by the time I asked about Pickle, dude, he didn't want.
Didn't care.
He was kind of done.
kind of cowering and shaking.
He looked frail at that point. Usually Barnaby for an old dude, like you watch him wash the elephant, you're like, damn, this motherfucker, he's old, but he's still washing
He's
the
got
fuck
it.
out
Right.
that elephant.
Right,
Like,
right.
Yeah. And not that night. Like
was
you looked at him, he
he
could
went through
barely
the
pick.
motions.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
could
he
barely
just-
pick up that butter knife to cut that slice, that white bread sandwich. Dude, she didn't cut it. Like she was so mad, she made the fucking sandwich, right?
And then ate it.
Yeah, but
herself.
she made him another one after she fucking tore into him.
Really?
But wouldn't cut it. Like usually
Oh,
you
like,
get that love cut,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
here,
Nah,
check
here
this
it
out.
is.
This bitch 2 triangles
that's
now.
it.
Like fuck, I love the fuck out you. No, she just left it whole.
Nah, she was pissed, dude. I don't think she gave a fuck about him at that moment.
Oh well, dude, something I thought was kind of cool. We did PPV guys, not real movie news. They don't like Avatar, right? They talk about some movie. Oh, it's Fern Gully. I never watched no fucking Fern Gully. I don't know what that is.
They're not old enough to watch Fern Gully.
Well, I don't know.
I
you
mean,
know
young
they
enough?
try to be so.
I've
They're,
never heard
they're the
of Fern
movie
Gully.
professionals.
It was a cartoon.
I've
it
never
was a
seen
Disney
Avatar.
movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Avatar was fucking groundbreaking. It was one of the movies I went to the movie theater and I was like, that's what I fucking paid for. Like, that's
All
the
right.
Experience you
I've
should
heard a
get.
lot of good things about it. I
It's
get
not
the gist
greatest
of it.
fucking story, and I don't like most of the actors. I don't like that guy who plays the military guy. I don't know. It's kind of
My girl's in it. Right? You know what I'm talking about. Her.
No.
But the Avatar and the Avatar world, the artificial world that they created, and the way it looked was fucking incredible.
You
I
like
don't-
the blue?
Oh, Zoe
Oh
Saldana.
yeah, it's so
Yeah.
amazing looking. Yeah,
What up, girl?
I love it. Like I was looking at the artwork that I got, and if you're looking at YouTube, you can see it. What I'm talking about, you have the Police Academy, which is to me raw and
Yeah.
real. That
Yeah.
looks real as fuck. From the
Right.
it's a goofy movie, but when you look at the sets, that's what the fuck it would really
Right.
look like.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it was
There's
amazing.
not much done. To
Right, it's a
there.
comedy and it's
Right.
ridiculous, but the set and everything is legit.
Right.
So you watch that, that's realism, right? And then they got the Spider-Man artwork for Homecoming, and it looks too fake to me. But if you look at the Avatar, it's a mixture of the two. It's fake, but fuck, it looks so real. But the colors are still vivid and bright. And I just think visually that movie fucked me up
Really?
to the point
That
where
was one of those?
the story was just a reason for me to sit there and watch this amazing
That was your shadow
piece
on the
of art.
sun for movies. That's interesting.
Oh yeah,
You know?
well that and AI.
Really?
Yeah, AI is an amazing movie. But anyway, I thought Avatar 1 was fucking incredible. Like, I really did. I love it. And I thought it wasn't going to translate good to a small screen. I thought it was equally as good on
Really?
the TV
Come
off
on.
of a
That's a
ripped
big-
disc.
All right. That's a big order. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
But
Because
storyline and everything, is not fucking great. Acting-wise, whatever. I think the people who played the avatars, I don't know the names, but the actors that did the avatars, the blue people,
yeah.
they were way fucking better than the regular guys. And
All right.
Sigourney Weaver's in it. It's like, whatever.
that's kind of weird to me.
Yeah,
but-
she plays that role. It's like we need a strong woman to be in charge of something. Where's Sigourney at? There you
Yeah.
go. Yell at people.
So I'm right here.
Yeah. But anyway, they're coming out with Avatar 2, and I've been hearing PPV guys discuss it. They know it way more in depth than me.
So am I going to go see this before I see one and basically keep the fucking thing going? Like,
Yeah, probably because you don't need the story, really. This is just going to be visual. But what Cameron's trying to do is
this
3D without the glasses.
Oh, that's
with like some new cutting edge screen, which
right.
the sad part is we may or may not get it. I mean, what are they going to do? They're going to release this movie and not have nobody has the screens to play it on,
or one theater does.
Or the cool thing is, this could be him sticking his neck out, making this movie that forces the theaters to upgrade.
Kind of like Corey Feldman.
Like, say, well, yeah, right, yeah, exactly like him. Smashing the microphone into his mouth and losing it too. So I'm hoping that that's the case. I think that happens. Like, I think every once in a while a movie or I kind of think about game manufacturers. They make an Xbox, one, and then everybody creates and pushes the boundaries of what they can do with that amount of processing power or whatever.
Right.
And then they're like, hey, we can't do any better with these games until you
up the ante.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe that'll do this to the movies to where it's like, hey, we got to have more. They only still have one Dolby theater in each
That's a big
place.
one.
It's
I mean,
like,
are they going to do it for Dolby? It's like holographic Dolby.
well, you think about it, this happens in 5 years. I want all the other screens to be Dolby and then the
this
new
one
screen.
is the new 360.
Right.
All right.
Like everybody should be able to experience what we do at the Dolby Theater.
Yeah. They've got.
I want
they've got
Scotty
time.
to be able to afford it. Or not.
Scotty.
You know what? You just got a bunch of theaters nobody can afford. You go to the Panorama and get your feet stuck on the floor.
Get your feet stuck.
Anyway, I thought that would be really cool. Sounds groundbreaking, right?
Oh yeah, I actually am kind of excited. New technology, and for him, right? I am excited.
I just can't hide it. I know I want to.
What about you? Avatar 2?
Yeah, I
3D,
mean,
no glasses?
Yeah, 3D no glasses.
That's
you saying
what I
that's
said.
what it's going to be?
That's what we were talking
They
about.
do have the TVs that do that already. They've been had those.
I think this would be a
I've
giant
never sat there
version
and
of
watched
that.
one though.
Yeah, I don't know.
That must be awesome. I'd love to see that Mayday. You get to watch it without fucking glasses. You could be double sprinkles. You just fucking.
You only got to wear one pair of glasses.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm
All right,
excited.
I'm down. Yeah. Most def.
Dude, so I got a crackpot theory that
What?
NOLA is at war. That's right, New Orleans at war.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Man, if you look at all the things like attacking people in the street, having people scared to be outside,
Right.
kind of
Yeah.
push them away, right?
Sure.
Go inside,
Right.
people, and watch the television or listen to our radio. And then you go, all right, during the week, we had energy go out.
That's weird. I didn't even know that went out.
Yeah.
To be
Oh
honest
yeah,
with
it went out while I was at work.
you. Really?
Yeah, for like a couple of hours.
Wow.
And it was in the morning, like 11
hours.
o'clock.
Yeah,
The
dude,
weird
I was
thing
at
is, though-
work and the emergency loudspeaker of the building came on and it was like, attention, Entergy will be shutting down power to the entire building at 11:30. And this is at 11.
This
So they
is
give us
Poydras
30
Street,
minutes.
too, not like
I'm trying to
somebody's
hurry up and get
neighborhood,
all the
right?
fucking phones forwarded. I'm trying to hurry up and turn all the servers off and shit because, it's going to be bad.
Right.
Everything's going to go boom. And then they were like, you do not have to vacate the building, but it's going to be very limited access to the building during this time. So I freaking, at the very last minute, because the phone assholes were giving me trouble, I'm freaking running down the stairs at 11 o'clock, or I take the elevator down, and then when we get to the 14th floor, they're like, no, you have to walk the rest of the way. These elevators are down. So I had to run down 14 flights of stairs, go get in my car, and try to answer the phones from there.
Oh, God, are you serious?
Then I had to pee really bad, so I drove to Faux Orchid Express, ate a delicious lunch.
Oh, awesome.
And
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
glad for that. And by the time I'm leaving there, my boss is calling me saying he needs somebody to bring him something. And I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like in Metairie.
Oh, wow.
So I heard it, but I got there quick, though, dude. I pulled into the fucking garage at the same time when my coworker was bringing the stuff out. It was pretty cool. But also, it was a nerve-wracking day. Somebody vandalized one of the substations. Did you say that already? Sorry, I got carried away. It was a crazy day.
Who would vandalize the substation?
Supposedly there's some dude stealing copper.
That's fucking stupid if they're going to do that.
And
You
so
believe it?
No.
They said that things were damaged and vandalized and things were stolen. That's all they really said.
So these guys, a group of guys, I'm guessing guys.
All right.
It just says a group of people, so they may have women involved.
All right.
They broke in and stole something that had to have energy shut down power to the major corporate center
in the
of New Orleans.
in one of the peak hours. We'll call 11 o'clock a peak
For
hour.
multiple
It was at
hours.
night. No, like they did that stuff at night.
So
or
there was an
whatever.
attack on the power grid. All right. We had legitimately, and during this time also, other days this week, they had tourists being attacked, and they were white people, and white people do not like to see white people get
Getting
attacked.
attacked. Yeah,
and that
yeah.
made nationwide news, so all of a sudden they actually caught the people who did it.
Really?
That's- congratulations.
Wow.
They proved they can do it.
All right. But they
And-
haven't found these energy thieves.
Right? No, I guess it's not a big deal.
Yeah, it was a big deal.
I'm sorry. 2 tourists drunk in the middle of the night getting robbed and one knocked out. That's kind of sucks. But shutting down the power grid to the fucking major
Thousands of companies that are
Yeah.
probably going to lose millions of dollars.
Well, not only that, I mean, all these businesses, it was almost the whole CBD was down, including traffic lights. They had to turn it all down to fix it.
Very dangerous.
So basically, all those offices had to shut down for 3 hours. We had so much shit to do this week.
But
it was
Energy
bad.
doesn't have cameras on their shit, obviously, or they won't make it public consumption. Who
I saw
knows?
a picture.
Maybe they do.
I saw a picture.
But the other one, I think the only reason why those people ever got caught is because it made nationwide news. So congratulations to their
Really?
families.
One of the guys was like in a coma. Like he got knocked out really bad. He
Yeah,
was
it's
old
fucked
and his
up.
head hit the ground. It was bad.
They also had a car chase where a 2-year-old died.
Yeah.
And
What?
people were mad that the
Yeah.
cops chased the person. Like the cops were supposed to just let him go.
Oh, yeah. There's like a
Like-
law that's like after
But
so many
it's-
things.
The thing is, it gets me though. People demonizing the police. It's like, what about the dude? What if the kid was fucking in danger? Like
Right.
the car's stolen. I don't know
Right.
who he is.
Right.
And then people are mad at the cops for chasing him. And it's like, why don't you be mad at the fucking criminal for driving like that
Right.
with his kid in the car? Like that's
Right.
his fucking kid, his responsibility. If he don't care about the kid, going
Right.
through the window.
Yeah.
Like the kid was probably gonna grow up to be just like him. I just don't. Everybody fucking taking up for the criminal, the one that's in the wrong, is amazing to me. A child lost its fucking life, and to demonize the police
Did the
officer.
guy die? Did the guy driving?
I don't know. I didn't read that far. But,
All right.
But I'm just more about the people's opinion of it. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. That's all happening, and then
So
after you make people afraid to go outside, right?
Right.
And you demonize the police force, and then you attack the power grid.
Right.
What could you do next if you had war? Disable communications. In 1 week, we had a multiple-hour power outage
Right.
on the busiest, street business district of New Orleans.
Right. The epicenter.
And then the next day, I think it was the very next day.
It was the very next
Friday.
day. Yeah,
Cox
I was
Cable,
at work again.
one of the, I'm going to call them the major. If
the
there's somebody
premier.
bigger,
Nah, they're the
maybe
premier.
AT&T,
They're the only ones
but
But they're the major
Provider.
internet cable phone provider
Yeah.
in New Orleans.
in the hospitals.
Oh, really?
A lot of
All right.
hospitals use it.
Gotcha.
That was one of the guys on the radio I caught, and I went, "Wow, I didn't think about that." He's like,
Right.
"Look, we're doing everything, or they're doing everything." He wasn't a spokesman from
Right.
Cox. Cox didn't send nobody. Nobody said a fucking thing. Like they got instantly silent. Like there was nothing coming out of Cox except there was a problem, and it's like that was
Jizz.
evident. All right.
Thank you for calling Cox Communications. Due to high call volume, we're
Yeah,
unable to
boy,
answer your call.
that's all people heard for hours.
All day.
Once you seen it got that big, you should have kind of just been like, "Hey,
We know.
yeah, you go to the power outage."
know.
Why do people ask questions on Facebook that they could easily just type the same thing in Google and got the answer? Do they just want to like people to know that they're asking
thinking
that
about
question?
that. I really do.
Like,
Yeah.
stop putting questions on
I
there.
think, but I think for the most part.
You just want to open lines of communication.
Yes.
Something that you already know the answer because after you posted it to Facebook, you Googled it, you found out, you went to the Cox coverage map, you saw that
Right. It's the whole
Louisiana,
Southeast.
California,
Yeah.
and New York
And
was
low
out.
part of Florida.
Yeah, it was like,
Well, I was in the
did
middle
you really
of,
need to ask Facebook like for other people's opinion?
How'd you get on if
are
you
looking
had that?
Are you looking at the same? Oh, the cell phones.
I was in the middle of a phone call at work, and we have IP phones. So all of a sudden, the phone went off, and I was like, fuck. So I'm pressing the thing, and I'm trying to call the guy back, and it keeps saying no service. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Then everybody's like, Allie, what's wrong with the internet? What's wrong with the internet? Everybody's coming up to me. I'm like, fuck, I don't know. Let me go see. So I'm trying to reset all the fucking different. We got so many devices back there. There's like this big modem, but then like 5 different routers. I'm trying to figure out which one to. I'm newly the person who's kind of like small IT, like I deal with the small stuff, you know, and then I call
Small
the big guns.
AD.
I call the big guns in when something's real bad. But
That's so
so
sad
I
you
didn't
had
know
a
what to
broken
do, and
Cox.
none of it worked. So I call the big guns, and they're telling me, "Oh shit, we don't know. We're gonna call Cox and see what's going on." So then, So then the guy calls me back and he's like, look, I have a friend at Cox, and he said they're down. Like, their offices are down. They don't have fucking internet.
I read that on the internet.
and
I was
and
like,
he said
that's kinda
that,
funny.
you know, they think that there was a fiber cut. And then one of my friends was telling me it could be in retaliation to the day before that on Thursday, Cox announced that they're going to put, this actually probably affects us.
Uh-huh.
They're going to put data caps on
Yep,
people.
I saw that.
So
I got an email about
somebody
that.
thought that this might be retaliation
Did
to
you look
that.
at the
Like people were
cap?
kind of like,
Yeah.
all right, Cox, now what, bitch? We're going to show you our
I'm only
cock.
I'm only a gig away from fucking a terabyte. So I'm not
No,
1%.
you're not.
Oh yeah.
You're full of shit.
Wow.
I know you are.
800
You're lying.
fucking
You
gigs.
tell one of that weird little orangutan look you're giving
I'm
me.
just saying, dude,
Two-
us streaming the
one
show
thing
and
Barnaby kept on
What?
calling Mayday
What?
was fucking an orangutan.
Well, you deserved it. You killed my elephant. Fuck, that bitch cost a lot of money, and Barnaby fucking washed its asshole for fucking months, like while it was a baby.
Of all things, an orangutan.
The
You can
fucking
thank the
crip
cripple
give
for
you
that,
that.
yeah.
The
Oh,
fucking
that's great.
cripple, dude. Pickle picked him up.
Pick 'em up,
Pick him
Crip.
up.
I picked them up.
Thank
he
you.
put that dude in his car.
That was the
yeah.
one good thing that dude did. He
That's
gave
the
you the
only good thing he
orangutan
did.
character.
The only good thing he did.
It's like DJ Sprinkles on one end of the
earlier
spectrum,
today,
and then the orangutan.
I read on
his
Facebook that he's
alternator
moving,
went out or
that he's
something like
leaving
that.
town, and he's trying to sell all this stuff. So,
Aw,
bye, bitch. Get the fuck out of here with your crippled, disgusting ass.
Bitch.
But dude, am I right though to think that I mean that's a weird fucking week.
Oh.
It's a weird
No, it was
week
really
in a
weird,
weird
dude. It was
world.
horrible.
I'll say this: that it's very coincidental to me that somebody a day before, literally, they sent out that email to probably everybody, and
Yeah.
then the next day they
Yep.
cut a bunch of fibers or something like
Right,
that. Like,
something happened. Yeah.
Honestly,
kinda weird.
I look
But-
at that situation. We upload and download. I think way more than the average
Oh, yeah.
person. Just
Yeah,
us
definitely.
doing this shows, tearing through bandwidth as we do it, moment by moment. I wonder if
Yes.
it did it double when we were streaming the show twice at one time. If it was double the bandwidth to get that fucker through the pipes. But I'm using barely any.
right?
It's
How
like
much are you
if-
using? Did you look?
I don't know, but I looked at the little graph,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
it was
It
not
wasn't a
even
marked
near
graph.
half.
Right.
If it was half, I'd been slightly concerned.
I'm about
This
the
is
first
like-
tick. I'm
Right.
about 125 gigs.
Right. So man, they're giving you like they're
Oh,
almost
yeah.
giving.
So you think it's not
for
that
you to
bad.
be exceeding that? You're probably doing something fucked up,
Or
and there's
making
loophole.
money, or right?
Right. So they're
Serving
just
something
finding
or
a
something
way
like
to
that.
keep people
Clamp it
from
down.
taking advantage. Because and look at bandwidth is so valuable. One of the reasons why we could have been having trouble, they bring a line in, right? Say they bring it into our street. And everybody on our street that has Cox cable is relying on that one
Right.
highway to get out of here. And the more people Cox get on it, and then the more people that
More
crowd
congested.
that,
Right.
the slower your shit is coming and going from your house. So if they put limits on people who are taking advantage of the system, we all may benefit because
Right.
you're not suffering on your network connection because somebody else is fucking doing ridiculous shit.
I agree about that too, but it also does start to worry me a little bit that they're going to basically just make it so you're paying per gig. You know what I mean? Or in the future, terabytes. Like, hey,
I
you're
think
basically
unlimited is
getting
always going to exist.
It's
and
this
everything.
isn't unlimited. This is capped.
It's capped, but it's capped to the point where it's damn near unlimited to
For
an
now.
average user.
For now.
Unless you're going to be a pro in something and have something pulling
Oh,
that
yeah,
much
yeah,
bandwidth,
yeah.
you probably deserve to pay a little extra. you're
enough.
taking more of the resource. Like bandwidth is a resource now. You can't just go, it's unlimited for everybody
No,
when
I
you're
get
doing
it.
ridiculous
It is
shit.
pricey though when you hit that cap.
I mean, they got people running
That's
like
why
that
people are getting
Bitcoin
upset.
software that like runs constantly. It's uploading it. I don't know how much that's taken, but I
That
just
may be
think,
part
So
of
do
it.
you feel like they're abusing the internet, or do you feel like they're paying for a service and they should have it?
Who?
People that are doing that.
I think if you're uploading and downloading that much, you're probably making money, so you probably should pay more because you're taking
Because
more
you're
of a
making
resource.
money. Okay, I'm with you
You
there.
should be on a business class system.
Yeah, if you're doing something just for your personal enjoyment that's uploading and downloading that much, maybe you need another hobby.
Jesus,
like,
what are you
dude, I
doing?
stream video games. We
Oh,
do
yeah.
this show live, which is way more.
send files.
All
We're-
we watch is Netflix and
Same here.
Amazon videos. I'm always
Right.
using our cell phones.
Right.
And dude, I barely cracked the
blipped it. Yeah,
surface.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's good to know because I was actually concerned about it. I didn't know how much we actually use.
No,
you know?
I looked at that graph and I was like, "Hey, graph, you're all
Mark
right with
Graph.
me." Yeah.
Graph's all right with the graph.
Yeah, it was cool. But anyway.
Speaking
it was very
of
odd.
graphs.
Oh no, we going somewhere?
It's time for Out with This week's Out with Allie. Actually, I have a few events I want to mention. Of course, tomorrow night, don't forget, Say Hello to Heaven, a tribute to Chris Cornell at Southport Hall. Southport Hall, Monday, July 3rd, from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Opening act is Remedy, and Ginger and the Bee will perform in the deck room. Tickets start at just $10. Get y'all asses there. It's going to be a party. We're going to be there.
Dude, I think that Remedy band is the one that Don Cooper took pictures of.
It is.
At Rock and Roll. It is them?
It is. And
Dude,
also,
these young kids are good.
Well, yeah, one of the
I've heard a
guys
lot
was
of
in
good
Simple
things
Life.
about
That's
them.
what I was trying to
Yeah,
tell you. One
yeah.
of the guy with the long hair was in Simple Life. So we know kind of.
The potential for that to be good is there.
Really?
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be
I'm
good.
optimistic. I'm looking forward to it.
And then also on this Saturday, July 8th, 90 to Nothing is making their big return. Nothing. Big
Tea and
return
water.
to Southport Hall. It's been over 18 months since we last played at Metro, and we cannot wait to hit the stage at Hurricane Sports Bar. Saturday, July 8th.
And there's rumors that some old members of 90 to Nothing will be joining for some songs, so
Really?
it could be a cool night.
I
over
think
there.
it'll be fun. It'll be kind of like that
Hadn't been there in a
90 to
while.
Nothing cover band Peeps reunion type
It'll be
deal.
weird to return the Hurricanes. I always hated the
been so
place, but I
long.
like the people.
Yeah.
Like,
Same
always
here.
a great staff of people
Yeah.
that worked there and everything. Just the layout of the place and the feel of
yeah.
it, I couldn't stand.
Right.
But it'll be neat to at
Just
least
the
go.
venue itself.
Yeah, it'll be
Right,
nice
they
to
give
go
us
see the
glass
people work
drinks
at
and
it.
stuff.
Yeah,
I do
they're
like
cool.
the glass.
Yeah, they're amazing.
That's
I like
Saturday
them.
from 10:15 to 2 a.m.
All right.
But I
Damn,
wanted to mention
get
one
to
more
see
thing,
Billy
too.
again, probably. I haven't seen
Oh,
him
yeah,
in a while
Ted,
since he
right?
was dead.
Billy's dead.
Yeah, Ted Torres. We'll see a bunch of Ted coming up.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good. Not you, Jack. Not you. I'll pick you up later.
This is the same night, but I
I'm gonna
think
get
it's
Pickle
kind
to
of
pick him up.
a
Send Barnaby to go get Jack.
different crowd.
Fix that.
Also at Southport on Saturday
Southport
night.
Hall.
Southport Hall. They're having the Mom's Midsummer Night's Full Moon Ball.
Oh yeah.
I know Bagnetto was telling us about it last
Is that
night.
good?
I don't know what to feel about it. I really
I
want
kinda
to see
wanna go
90 to
just
Nothing.
to-
Maybe we can kind of go to both.
Yeah.
Because this could be interesting. It's probably going to have a lot of people dressed up in crazy costumes and all that. I think that's what you do. You have to come in costume. I think
Oh,
that's
really?
The
Good
Mom's
thing we got
Ball
a
rule.
surplus of those. Is it like a theme?
Yeah, dude. It's like
Uh-oh, what is
naked
it?
people.
That's the theme?
Yeah, it's Midsummer Night. Yeah, the picture is just like a bunch of naked people. And
I don't think I look good enough to go somewhere naked.
it's called fake nudes. So I guess people are going to dress like they're
Oh.
fake nude.
I
Affiliate
thought
or
you could
not,
just dress
costume
up as
required.
whatever.
Body painting available. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't.
not
There's
gonna-
gonna be some painted naked.
Do they have
people.
that many good-looking people to fill that place?
I don't
Dude,
know.
Bagnetto told me that the chicks are attractive that get naked in those
Yeah,
places.
what
usually.
percentage?
I
Like
know
the
what it
problem
is.
is though, I'm not attractive. Like I would be mad at me if I was walking around naked next to me. I'd be, if there's a dude that looked just like me walking around, I'd be like, dude, this is not your place. Like go somewhere where people wear clothes.
No, man, Bagnetto's doing these balls here. It is their place at that time.
Doing the balls, all
Doing
right.
the balls. Blah, 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 blah. You know how he does. I'm just saying though, like they have that other thing, that BLT thing. They're
understand. I'm
doing these
talking about
things every
me.
now and
I
then. Well,
know
for
they're
those
doing
people,
it.
it's their place at the time.
You're correct.
Okay.
I'm saying me.
Me?
Me?
Is this me?
Fucking exhausted me tonight. I feel like Barnaby.
Good thing you don't have to go to work tomorrow. You
All right.
lucky bastard.
I am looking forward to that show though, that with Justin 360.
Oh,
he
me
won
too.
me over that last one.
Yeah?
And then Ginger and the Bee, we get to hear the remix of the year.
We gotta bounce this out. Remix.
That's right. Ginger and the Bee's gonna be it. I still don't understand what's happening with that. They're playing in the middle of the show, but not, or playing before. But they're gonna be in the deck room. I'm gonna be shaking my ass to this.
Oh, that's going to be knocking. Cook another sub.
I hope they don't play in the same time as Remedy, though.
Oh.
I'm so confused. I don't understand.
It says
they're
that
gonna
they're going
time
to be
it
playing
other.
in between sets.
There you go. Perfect.
But then I heard Justin say
How
something
did
like
that
they're going to be
even
playing also
happen?
during.
How does something like that happen? Like, if
Stop. Go.
I would have
go,
never
go.
went, oh, Justin, y'all doing that? I'm gonna see if I could play the deck room in the same night.
How you know they didn't get asked?
Who? Bagnetto was like, no, you say no, my fucking friends are playing in another room. I'm not playing a show at the same time as them.
They're doing like an intermission thing. I'm sure
Is
they'll
that what
be.
it
Yeah,
is?
because I mean it's a night of Chris Cornell. I'm sure
So,
it's gonna be a
you
long.
gotta set up all that shit in a whole nother room so that everybody can walk from the room that they're at. You're supposed to bring different people.
I don't know. Maybe they are going to bring different people. Maybe some people don't want to see the Chris Cornell thing,
Oh, I
but they're
can't
friends
wait
with
to
the
see
Ginger and
this.
the Bee people, so they'll be hanging out with them the whole time.
Yeah.
There you go. They could be bringing their whole own crowds.
I guess we're gonna find out Monday
But it'll
night.
be cool when they
Tomorrow
mesh
night?
together too. There you go. Tomorrow night.
Yep.
Tomorrow night. I know most y'all's off of work on July 4th.
There it is.
So you can stay out late tomorrow night. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
There you go.
Bring the kids to the in-laws.
Oh, suck my balls.
Well, cool. We'll give you a full review if we remember any of it by next Sunday. Shit. Dude, Rocket League is my favorite game of all time. It's getting an update July 5th.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the greatest game of all time, as up to
You
now.
really like it that
Fucking
much.
love Rocket
All right.
League.
He does.
I've seen you play it. You're good at it. I see that.
No, I'm not good.
No, you are pretty good at it, dude.
I'm good at the level I'm at. There's 3 divisions, all right? There's I just got this game and I'm trying to figure out how to play it.
All right.
Then I picked up some skills and I know the fundamentals of the
All right.
game.
And then
that's
there's-
where I'm at. And then
then
there's the motherfuckers who are good at it.
Yeah.
And it's like 3 totally different games. And the speed of it and the complexity in
Oh,
a
it's
very
faster.
simple game.
All right.
Oh, it gets faster and faster. By the time you get to the level I can't get to, if I get there, I play one match and I get demoted.
Oh, really?
Like I'm good enough to go, all right, you're the top of the, kind of got the
Right.
shit figured out. The next level, the ball doesn't hit the ground. All the shots
it's in
and
the air.
defense is in the air, and you're
Jeez.
playing up there. I'm like, I can't fucking
Do you have
that.
turbo boost?
What's that?
Do you have turbo boost to kind
You
of keep
do.
you
That's
there?
how you get in the air. But you only got so much
Right,
of it.
right,
You
right.
gotta collect it.
Yeah.
You know?
All right.
In a 2v2, you can pick up a lot of the turbo spots because there's only 4 of you.
Uh-huh.
But man, 3v3, everybody's taking the turbos, and I don't know how they do it.
Is that as big as you can have it as 3-on-3? All right.
And the people are so good at it. The only thing I can figure is they just know how to use their like reserving.
Right.
On top of playing this thing where you're driving this car, hitting
Right.
a ball into a goal and doing blocks, and you gotta. A lot of it too is predictability. Like as you play the game more, you can predict
Right.
the ball better,
Right.
and that's everything because the game is so fast. You can't be where you need to be. You got to be 3 steps ahead.
Right.
You got to predict where
Sure.
the ball's going because,
Sure.
dude, at the higher levels, motherfucker starts moving, and I'm
Quick.
like, dude, yeah.
Wow.
And the graphics are good enough to before you get into the zone where you're actually looking at the graphics and the music, the quality's there.
Mm.
Like it looks cool, and you're like, all right, this looks pretty neat. They got enough car customization
To keep you interested.
Yeah, you change your car up, make it look a little different. That way, you just
Can you
something
soup
new
it
to
up
look
like
at.
engine-wise and turbo-wise and all that
No,
stuff?
that's what's kind of cool too. The main thing I found is the shape of the car and how far apart the wheels are. How tight you can
Right.
make a turn and
Right.
shit. But other than that, the cars are pretty much
stock, kind of in a way, kind
they
of
seem
even
that
keel.
way.
Right.
They've never put out a thing of here's the stats
Right.
on each car.
Right,
I've
right.
never found one.
It's basically what color car do you want? You want the tight one or the
I
big
think
one?
some cars are faster than others, but I can't really
But
prove
it's like
it.
a trade-off.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they got vans to where your hits are going to be a little different.
right.
And man, they did a great job. Like it's a very there's a lot in a simple game.
Sure.
And that's what really
It looks
to me
cool. The
makes
few
it
times
good.
I've seen you play it and the demos I've seen, it does look interesting. And it does look like something I would want to play a lot of.
It's fluent.
Yeah.
Like when I try to play basketball or football, it's too much of this other shit. You're not actually, man, playing the
Playing,
game.
right.
This, the
You're in it
controls are so
quickly,
good.
right.
Yeah, it's just you can get
It's almost
in
like
that
half
zone.
flying, half driving. in a way.
Yeah, in a sports game at the same time.
Right.
You're trying to make
Soccer.
goals, and it's
Right.
like competitive.
That's pretty cool. What are
It's
they
amazing.
updating? Did they say?
They keep making little updates to it. Like they're gonna add another like map or whatever,
All
another
right.
arena.
Yeah, map pack
that
kinda
looks
thing.
pretty fucking
All right.
badass. It looks like a soccer field or a football field. So
All
that's
right.
gonna be kind of neat. A bunch of cars. This is the part. All right, I'm gonna bitch about it. I give
All
you the
right. Yeah, yeah,
downfall.
yeah.
Fuck you, Rocket League.
Right.
But
You
I
know
love
they're
it.
gonna fuck
I love it
something
so
up. Right,
bad,
right.
so much that I can't believe they do this to me.
Really?
Right?
All right.
So you get a standard amount of cars, but there's other cars, the fucking badass ones, right? These are some wicked looking cars. You play against them, you're like, man, how do you get that?
Right.
Every once in a while, for some reason, you win a crate. I can't figure out
All
why
right.
you win them, all right? The games, I think, is around $20 or something, all right?
That's not bad.
But you get these crates,
All right.
and you can only open the crates with keys, and you got to
Okay.
buy keys. It's like $5 for 5 keys,
All right.
right?
Fair enough.
So you win a match or you do something. I can't figure out what it is because they don't tell you.
You get a
but
crate.
you win a crate.
Right.
But to open it, you got to spend money, $1 to open it.
Fair enough.
They give you fucking dog shit, man.
Really?
Oh, fucking ridiculous. Like once or twice I get a cool pair of rims, but I'm like, man, I want that fucking car. Like
Right,
that
right,
car
right,
looks cool. I
right.
need that. I want to
Sure.
win that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like win this car.
I need
And
that
I can't
toy.
win it. I'm to the point where I'm like, just sell me the fucking thing. I'll pay an extra
Yeah,
$20 to drive that
$5.
car.
Oh,
around.
20, wow.
Yeah, no, I got to keep trying to get these crates, and then then I'm spending money.
Yeah.
And I'm not getting what I want. That's what pisses me
can't
off as a consumer.
always
Fair enough
get
on that.
What you want.
Does that make
No,
sense?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like I don't mind spending extra money on a game that was cheap that I play the fuck out
Right,
of. And
right,
you keep updating
right.
it. I'll
5
spend
here,
money.
10
Like
there.
yeah, I'll buy
whatever.
a car.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, I get you.
but
I'm with you on that. It's kind of taking advantage of you in a way.
it's fucking you, man.
Yeah.
Like you win this
I see
crate, and
that.
I'm like, oh man, the car's available in the crate. I'm like, I really want that car, and then I get like this stupid paint job that I would never fucking put on the car.
Right. That is pretty dumb.
Yeah, it
That's
kinda
kind of
sucks.
annoying.
You know. But
Still
Allie,
like
what do
it
you think? You
otherwise.
get to watch this. You tried to play actually the other day.
It's fucking hard. I mean, I don't know how you can do it. I mean, my car was upside down most of the time. I was hitting the wall. I was going backwards. I mean, you can't turn. You can't. It's horrible.
Yeah, it takes a little to get used to.
It's bad. I don't know how this dude does it. He must have impeccable coordination, which I have zero of.
I think I'm pretty
Zero.
good at it though.
You
I
look
do
pretty.
some
Watching
shit.
you play
He
a
is
little bit,
good.
you're pretty good at it.
He
Like I can
is.
tell.
I
It's,
think so.
It's kind of your thing.
Yeah. All right. Well, finally found something I'm at least average at. It wasn't fucking Friday the 13th. I'm not good at that.
For sure.
Is that over and done with? Is there an
That
update
game
on
is
there?
totally opposite than Rocket League. That's like go running high.
Right.
Rocket League, you got to get in the zone and like attack the ball and fucking
Right.
make
I
it
just
happen.
want to I just want to play that game one time so I can be behind that and so I can have the door shut and then the hatchet comes through and like he's trying to get me.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
holy
scary
fuck.
as fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I
the
wanna
problem
just-
with it too. It desensitizes you very quick. But yeah, the first couple of times I played it, it was worth it right
I
there.
would probably do it like I normally don't, but I probably turn the lights off and
Oh yeah, you got
the whole
to.
thing.
Yeah, if not,
Yeah.
it ruins it. But you know what else you should do?
What's that?
You should wear some motherfucking sunscreen with all them screens on there. Supposedly this fucking crazy motherfucker comes out and he says that the fucking screens of our cell phones and computers and televisions, they're actually emitting UV rays that is bad for your skin, and you should actually wear protective sunscreen while using a screen.
Really?
Who said that?
Some doctor, man.
I mean, it could be true.
He's an A-list actor doctor, though. He takes care of Taylor Swift and Jennifer Lopez, Jerry Hall. I don't know who that is. Maybe Arsenio Hall's kid. I'm not sure. But he says you're spending what he said, nothing really interesting except you should wear sunscreen.
So you should put I should put a lot of sunscreen on right now.
Yeah.
I wear it every day just because.
Says you're in front of a screen that emits harmful blue rays. And
No,
it's
Is it the blue
equivalent,
rays?
It's the equivalent of 20 minutes in front of the sun.
1 minute of this?
Are you serious?
He claims that spending 4 days in front of screens they emit. Oh, it takes 4 days to get 20 minutes in the sun?
Yeah, fuck that. That's
Yeah.
stupid. I don't give a fuck
Oh,
about
right.
that. I thought
This
if it
dude's
was
an
like
idiot.
like 20 minutes versus 1 minute, it'd be like, oh, that may
Yeah.
be.
I like how they give the doctor credibility because he like dropped it. Taylor Swift. Look, if he's telling her that, it's got to be true. You too could be cancer free. And everybody's reading it on a fucking screen. They're like, I don't know. If I
It's
should be
YouTube
reading
approved
it.
fucking sunscreen. you
Yeah,
know?
right, yeah.
Aveeno comes out with it. The only sunscreen
Yeah, next-
recommended by the doctor.
Actually, if you look next to the article, they got fucking it's all sunscreen on the side.
Yeah, look at these motherfuckers.
Like, wow, y'all are good. Wrote a good commercial.
So basically, the 6 hours that you spend outside or whatever, fucking a day, that's, that's not a big deal. It's a fucking.
You know how back in the day, the people were dumber, right? I mean, just less educated. Not dumber, less
right.
educated,
I like
right?
that better.
And people, fucking them over by telling them all this
sure.
crazy
Yeah,
shit.
they're
Like
lying
that
to 'em.
Jesus
That's
thing and all
right,
that
right.
stuff. It's like, they lied to fucking people and took advantage of them not having the information.
You can't check this guy.
Right.
10 commandments. They're only 10. Let me Google that.
That would be good enough. Anything more, they might get confused. But really, this could be another thing where they just totally fucking with people. Like all these sun rays and different UVs, and you can't see them unless you buy this device from a company that breaks down the thing and lets you see these visible rays.
Let
but
you
then-
see these nuts.
Oh, it just gets too complicated. I feel like I'm just being fucked with.
Well, I think we're being fucked with about the thing about this. Like, really? Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Really?
I'll wear sunglasses.
I gotta wear shades.
Shit, man. Well, good deal. Good week, man. I had fun. Good
Yeah.
show. I thought it was all right. I liked the beginning when we monitored to see if the show was looping
Yeah, that
over
was kinda
itself by
fun.
looping the show
God,
over
I can't
itself.
wait to listen back to that.
Oh, that was a horrible idea. You're gonna love it.
Lord help us if anything bad happens.
Who would sit around and claim to do a show just yelling into a phone? Playing sound bites
I don't get
from a
that.
phone
Who
onto
would?
another phone.
That's weird.
I don't know. Thank you, used to be, and Barnaby for
And the
coming on.
elephant. We missed
And-
the elephant.
I'm not thanking
Mayday's
them.
murdered elephant. Dude, thank you for listening out there. This has been Not Real Radio 75. We don't know if we're going to reach 75 listeners, but if you are listening, you're one of the people who might make 76 happen. We have no guest book, but we'll have a review of everything we did that week. We're going to that show. Justin
We're
360,
going to a
say
few
hello to
things
heaven.
this week. It's going to be a fun. Zartome and I's vacation week, so we're going to do some stuff.
We may or may not do a show. It is up to you. Thank you for listening, and keep it not real.